Hey everyone, welcome back to 3D6 Down the Line, the most criminally underwatched actual play series on the internet. We are back with another Shadowdark Amuse-bouche. This time it's going to be Hell Unearthed, and of course, as always, it's going to be run by Mike. Let's hand it over to Mike.
Not as always. Ted also runs Shadowdark.
True.
Exceptionally, the Tomb of Armin Squagula. But tonight we're going to run Hell Unearthed by one of our own community members. A guy named Cameron Maas wrote this adventure a couple years ago. Hey, Cam. And he is actually has another thing coming out. We'll put like a link to his stuff down below. And this is the adventure. Hell Unearthed. It's really quick. I don't think we're going to need more than one session, but it's possible we might. If we do, we'll talk about it later. Really good adventure for a con. Was also reviewed by Yochai and Brad Kerr a couple of years ago, like when it came out on their podcast Between Two Cairns. And we could put a link to that episode too, if you guys are interested in checking that out. So we met Cameron a couple years ago at Gary Con, my first Gary Con. He played in the worst tournament with us that we have ever played in. It was absolutely a misery fest, but it was a bonding moment. It was fantastic. Real quick, I'm just going to kind of go over a couple of house rules for this. Number one, I am going to be doing side-based initiative, mainly just because I feel like the initiative system in Shadowdark is fine, but I find it a little hard to run when we're virtual, right? Without looking around a table. And that's probably just my own mental deficiency, but there you go. So we're going to do side-based initiative, 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, et cetera, just like we do for OSE. The other one that I'm going to do is we're not going to use the real-time torch tracker. For a couple of reasons. Number one, there's actually not to give you guys too many spoilers, but there's actually a mechanic in this adventure where if you used real-time torch timers, we'd never be able to see the fruition of it by the time it went off, right? So I'm just going to skip that and I'm just going to do real-time. I'm just going to take notes and do tracking that way. And then another quick reminder, John is our regular DM. We are doing this as a placeholder until we can start Mythic Bastionland, our new upcoming regular campaign. We're still waiting to get that set up. It's John, right? It's a lot of setup, right? Because you have to basically generate just a ton of stuff.
There's a lot of prep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to do a couple of Amuse-bouches. I'm going to do this one. Somebody else might do another one. We'll see how long it takes us to get Mythic Bastionland up and running. And I think that's all I have to say. So we can just start the adventure.
Let's do it.
I'll give you guys a little bit of a preface, right? Cam does a really good job of setting up the adventure, but I'm just going to give you guys the cliff notes. About a week ago, you found yourselves in one of the wine sinks in the city of Sanctuary, which is a caravan city right on the edge of the ocean and right on the edge of a giant desert. Now, that desert is full of old tombs and ruins and all kinds of things like that. And so every once in a while, an intrepid adventurer will go out and find something and cause a big stir in the town. And about a week ago, a spelunker named Remy came back into town and said that she had discovered a brand new tomb that no one had ever heard of before. And so one of the local power brokers, a guy named Chauncey, decided to put together an adventuring party to go out and look for this tomb. They have not been seen since. So Chauncey says, you guys look like you're fresh, and I'm going to have you go find my previous adventuring party. If you find the tomb and loot it successfully, he'll split the proceeds with you and share and pay you 300 gold. If you bring back his party, you'll get 25 gold per head. So that's kind of like the hook for this adventure. He has a detailed map of where it was marked down for them to go. And he gives you a copy of that map. Fast forwarding a couple of days. What's up?
Is this per head of alive adventures or just evidence that?
Yeah. How much for the whole adventure?
Per head. You bring back a head, you get the 25 gold.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So, yeah.
And how many
nice guy. Sorry, go ahead.
Say how many there were?
Huh?
Did he say how many adventurers there were on this team?
Sorry. There's 5 adventurers, plus Remy, who went back out with them, plus their leader, a guy who has a really nasty reputation, even in Sanctuary. He's rumored to be an assassin, and he's rumored to have demonic blood, and his name is Morak the Red. And so Morak the Red took these adventurers out into the desert to go look for this tomb. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So if the money is on decapitated adventurers,
well, preferably he would like to have them back alive, but he needs proof of them being there regardless, right?
I mean, we don't get a bounty for a live one, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you bring them back alive, it's 25 gold. If you bring proof of their like whatever, it's 25 gold, right?
The heads are just easier to tell who it was, like this
exactly.
guy.
It's like currency almost. It's like, yeah. All right, cool. So you guys gear up. You can have whatever standard equipment you guys want to make sure it fits on your character sheet. We're not going to need to really worry too much about like tracking a lot of resources. You journey 2 days into the wasteland and you find a campsite. This is a campsite right near the mark where Remy had marked the map about the where the tomb was. And indeed, looking from the campsite off to the east, you see a very small butte or mesa. Butte, B-U-T-T-E, Ted, not a butt, a butte.
Hey, I know what a butte is.
But you look confused for a minute.
I've been around.
You just knew what it looked like.
Yeah, you did. You looked like you were a little confused. You're not. You're a genius. Okay,
that's correct.
Excuse me while I roll something that matters.
Are you going to have us introduce ourselves at all, Mike?
Oh shit! Yep. So here you go, rookie DM. John, who are you playing today?
Characters don't matter in these games.
They really doesn't.
I'm all for it, dude. I'm just a vehicle for exploration, baby. My guy is a human thief, level 2. His name is Bechamel. Yeah, that is one of the 5 master sauces. Guess who my backup characters are? The other 4.
Hollandaise.
Yes, correct.
Bernays.
Right on.
Balut, yes. He's got short sword, short bow, and a dagger, and he's got leather armor, and basically that's it. He's got a couple of potions. He got a potion of speed and a potion of healing.
Okay, how many hit points are you rocking?
7, but judging by the comments from our session 0, apparently that was calculated wrong or something. I don't know.
No, it's not. You get a con bonus on hit dice in this game.
On the first level you do, but you don't on the other.
Not in the second, so I don't remember what I rolled, but whatever. I got 7. I don't know if that's too high or
what.
I'm okay with it. I personally would, even if I was just playing without this, I would probably give people con bonuses like for every level. That's just me. I'm a giver.
There you go.
I'm generous. Ted, what about you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Ted, and tonight I'll be playing a half-orc pit fighter named Bobby Schwam. And Bobby Schwam likes to wield a bastard sword. And, pit fighters, they're kind of crazy. If the dice cooperate, they're basically invincible, but they won't. So that's cool. And he's got a goblet, a gem-studded goblet that allows him to sense secret doors within close range when drunk. So I brought some whiskey, Mike.
Wait, you have to be drunk or you just have to drink from the goblet?
I like the first one.
You gave me the
I like that.
You gave
first
me the
one.
object, but I'm operating under the assumption that I have to be drunk.
The player, you.
Oh, well, in that case, we're all set.
All right. And what about you, Matt?
I am.
What are you besides Marked for Death?
Well, let's get into that. I am playing, Mike often waxes poetic about the beauty and might of the dwarven race, but little does he know what really they can do when wielded by a true artist such as Wotan Coin, who is a 2nd level priest. Nice. With little noodle arms that kind of flap around as he walks. Because he can barely lift anything. But he is, he's got a crossbow anyway, a mace and a dagger. What else do you need? Other than some booze, which I cannot carry myself. But I've hired this little swamp rat, long, greasy hair, skinny, worth nothing. His name's David. He'll just trail along behind us, carrying what we don't want.
Your hireling is named David?
Of course it is.
So now there's 2 people marked for death tonight, I see.
Don't you kill my hireling. They're harder to replace.
Okay. You never did hurt nobody, poor little David. Don't kill him.
out of generosity, just for the sake of expediency, we're going to say you find this campsite in the early part of the morning. You're kind of expecting to stumble upon it ahead of time. Are you guys going to search the campsite or anything?
I think that's a good idea.
Indeed, we are.
Any smoke coming out of it?
What else would you do? Yeah.
No smoke. It actually it looks like the fire is at least a couple days old, which tracks with the timeline of how long these people have been gone. But it definitely means that they have not returned to the campsite in several days.
Is this like a sandy wasteland, or are tracks easy to see, or is it more like a rocky?
Yeah, well, rocky and sandy. There's a little bit of both. So picture kind of like Arizona, right, with like the mesas and the buttes and kind of like rocks and
buttes, you say,
and strange stone structures.
All right,
stone structures, you say.
Any tracks leading away from his?
Yeah, you see a large group of tracks. They look like they've been partially obscured by the wind over the last couple of days. The wind is always at least slightly blowing through here, kind of cooling the area off. You also do see, none of you guys are like wilderness-oriented characters or anything like that, but you can see there's a large number of animal tracks around the campsite and through the campsite. And it looks like they had maybe stashed some other gear here. You see a couple mining tools like shovels and pickaxes and whatnot. And they've been scattered around the campsite themselves. And indeed, one of the handles of a pickaxe looks like it's been gnawed upon.
Okay. Does the campsite look like it would have accommodated the full number of people that we're looking for?
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
you see their bedrolls are kind of rolled up and put away. They obviously were expecting to come back here. And didn't carry all this stuff into the dungeon with them. So, but the bedrolls are all shredded and kicked around the area. It doesn't look like there was a fight here, though.
You said we have a map to the location.
What's that?
We have a map to the location.
You do. You have a map to the location, and you know that this campsite would be right outside that location.
Oh, so it's not the butte. The butte is not our destination.
No, the butte is your destination. The one that is maybe about an hour's walk away from the campsite.
Okay, cool. And the tracks lead there, I assume, right?
Yeah, the humanoid tracks lead there. The animal tracks don't necessarily follow them.
Okay.
Before we head out that way, Mike, is there anything around I just want to take a quick loop around the campsite. I want to look to see if they've buried loot anywhere nearby.
Yeah, you can spend a turn doing that. While you're looking around, the air is shattered with the sound of a distant but unearthly howl that you don't know what it is. You would almost have said it's a coyote, but the sheer volume of the sound, it's coming from the direction of the butte. And it has a guttural thrum to it that you feel in your chest. And you'd have no idea what could have possibly make that sound.
Well, that's no good.
Does it resonate with the supernatural?
Oh, most definitely, Mr. Priest.
This will not stand. It will not stand. Here, David, and I hand David an extra pickaxe. Take this. Don't drop it, boy. Take care of your tools.
Just for shits and grins, what is everyone's alignment? I'm not asking for any reason other than I'm just very curious.
Neutral.
Lawful.
I am a true acolyte of Madeira. That makes me lawful, of course.
John.
Neutral.
Oh, you're neutral. Okay. I thought you were being very quiet. I was like, here comes Mr.
First
Chaos.
to respond.
All right. So you see the rocky structure ahead of you guys. I assume, because otherwise we're done, you head towards it.
Indeed.
Okay.
We found no surviving rations or anything like that. Extra torches, anything that David can carry.
Yeah, if you guys want to pick up a few extra torches and stuff like that, like the anything made of something sturdy like wood is still serviceable. Okay. Nothing was absolutely destroyed. There were wrappings, like the kind of like the wax paper wrappings that would have held rations. Those are all torn up and shredded and blown.
Okay.
You find some in the stacks of rocks nearby.
And I assume that Dwarven Priest found no buried cache.
Anything buried nearby?
Nope. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. I've got 3 torches. How about you guys?
I have 2. Mike, you know what I really like to do is spend a whole nother 10 minutes at this campsite.
Oh, you've got no idea, John. I've got so much I can do here.
My spirit animal. This is amazing. I love you, John.
Look at the
fucking
stones,
go.
man. There's stones right here. Okay.
All right. You can find another 4 torches if someone wants to hand those off to David.
There we go.
Okay. All right. You make your way towards the butte. Indeed, as you approach it, you see a natural cavern facing you. And you see like scuff marks on some of the stones and in the sand that look like it could be footprints heading towards it.
Like
a natural cavern opening in the side of the butte?
Yes, a natural cavern opening in the side of the butte.
And humanoid footprints or animal?
They look like humanoid.
Okay.
It's really hard to tell because the sand is very soft, so they just look like imprints, but they seem like they would be booted feet.
And you said this is a cavern, so it's going to be open at the top, correct? Or is it like a closed?
Yeah, more like a TP, not a chasm, cavern. So, yeah. And by cavern, I mean, it's small. Like you can get through it. It's a humanoid size, but you got to kind of squanch a little bit to get in there.
Any tracks that lead away from the main entrance, like that may indicate another possible entrance?
No, but the butte is not that big. So if you wanted to circumnavigate it, you could.
You can do a quick one, right?
Yeah.
Do a little jog.
Why not?
Okay.
Around.
Are you going to head east or west around it? Picture that you're coming at it from the south.
East.
Okay.
If you go east, I'll go west, and we can
split the party.
12 o'clock. No problem.
All right. Are you going to split the party?
No.
Hell yeah.
You can have David. That's fine. I'll go with John.
Okay. I'm not rolling for any reason, guys. Just don't worry about me. Okay. God, it's hard to read.
David to the monster, please.
Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yay. All right. So, John, when you're going around to the eastern side,
John and Ted, you mean?
Yeah, John and Ted. You find what looks like it would have been the entrance to some sort of temple or worked building built into the side of the butte, but it is completely like collapsed on that side.
Sort of like a Petra sort of situation, but less grand.
Yeah.
We went which direction, John? West?
You guys went around the eastern side of it.
Does it look like it's ancient collapse or recent?
Oh, it's ancient. It's been there for a long time.
Okay.
And if we like climb up on those ruins, there's no openings, no gaps to climb through?
Not in the collapsed tunnel. You could climb to the top of the butte if you wanted to.
Are there any cultural signifiers?
That would probably take some tools and some like preparation.
Not what I meant. I meant like if there's this facade there that's crumbled and I climb up on the rubble, do I find an opening or a gap?
No, nothing. Okay. It's completely collapsed. The carvings down the outside, though, are all look to be like hundreds of years old. And while you don't have your priest with you, you can tell that there's a lot of religious iconography on the pillars bordering the door.
Okay. Well, we'll meet up with Votan and we'll have him. If Votan doesn't find anything on his end, we'll have him come over to ours and try to identify it.
Okay. Votan, when you're walking around, and I assume that you and David are kind of staring at the butte very carefully, just for the sake of like, it's kind of hard to find, go ahead and make me like a DC 12 wisdom check.
All right. I'm very wise. That's easy. I got an 18.
Okay. You see a structure by it looks like a column. It looks like it's hollow. And this would be on the western side, like kind of on the northwestern side of the circular butte.
Okay.
You could clamber up to it, but it would probably be a little difficult unless you're stronger or more dexterous than I assume you are.
I am neither of those things. Those are skills that are wasted on such as I. How far up is it?
I would say it's probably about 25 feet up. And then it itself, it stands out because while there is a lot of sand blown against it, it looks like it's a man-made column, like only maybe about like 4 or 5 feet circular in nature.
Okay.
It comes up maybe about 4 or 5 feet above the surface of the butte. It's not on top of the butte, right? So the butte is like this,
Near
and
the
then
top,
kind of
and it
folds
sticks
out
up a bit.
again, and it'd be like on like the bulgy part of the butte there.
And is there any, looking around, is there any indication that somebody has climbed up this already? Iron spikes, ropes, scuff marks traveling up the sides?
No.
Or does this look undisturbed?
But it's not undisturbed. You find like the bones of lots of small animals scattered. Like, I mean, the wasteland always has like little dead bodies all over the place kind of thing, right? But there seems to be a higher nature or a higher like number here. And also you see a lot of guano of some sort.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll reach down, grab some between my fingers and give it a sniff. Does it seem natural or unusual guano?
It definitely is natural.
Okay.
Again, not to make too many skill checks, but you are asking if you can make a DC 15 wisdom check. I will tell you exactly what kind of creature it is.
I don't know because that's just a 10.
Okay. You don't know, but it's not magical poop.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just basically like something natural.
All right. I'll I think briefly about like slathering David in like some delicious ointment, but I don't. Instead, I'll shush him and I'll continue back around the back to meet up with these guys. Last question. Did I see at this distance, did I see any kind of writings or markings on this column?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at
right.
all.
I'll go back around to the back the way I was going to meet these guys up and let them know what I found.
Okay. You meet back at the entrance at that cavern, that natural cavern, and you guys fill each other in. Is there anything else you're going to do?
Yeah.
We
So
thought maybe Matt should come look at the writing on that entrance that John and I found.
Okay.
sure. Yeah. I'll go take a look.
All right. Well, I don't have like a whole big description of what it is, but you see religious iconography there. You see angels depicted, usually in some sort of guardian pose. The writing on it is like an ancient common, but still legible. It's kind of like the equivalent of like maybe Old English type thing for us. And what you can parse from that all seems to be like, approach not these gates, danger within, for the sake of your soul, return from whence thou came.
Very typical. They all say that.
They all say that, Ted.
They all say that.
What does it really mean?
It means people don't want us to touch their stuff, is what it means. Like if they really were concerned for us, they would explain, if you enter, these things will happen to you. But they never do.
Eviscerations.
I have nothing but the well-being of those previous adventures on my mind. I can swear.
All right. So do we want to go climb and fight a creature or walk in the stupid, boring front door?
Stupid, boring front door.
Front door.
Because that's where the adventurers are.
All right, Ted. So start your little map down there in that. Oh, you already kind of did. In that kind of like southwest corner. And you're going to approach like kind of like a slightly curly Q natural cavern that's going to be about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet long. And it ends in a worked brick wall.
And how big is that worked brick wall?
Well, the worked brick wall has a big hole in it.
Uh-oh.
And you see basically at the end of this cavern, you see a 10-foot section of the worked brick wall. 5 feet of that section has been collapsed. In here, John, undisturbed by the wind, the footprints of what you take to be maybe 5 or 6 humanoids is a lot more prevalent.
Okay. So something like that, Mike?
Is that your chasm? That's fine. It doesn't matter.
That's the cavern.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. You're good.
Okay.
This worked brick, is it like the brick of the butte, or does it look like it's been like hauled in?
It looks like it's been hauled in. And when you're inspecting it, you notice that each brick, so the brick wall has been tumbled on both directions, right? So it looks like some of the bricks were pulled out into the natural cavern, and some of them might have been pushed into the chamber beyond. Who's got a light? How many people are carrying torches? It's very dark in here.
David is going to carry a torch.
Okay.
I can
Right
carry one too, since I'll probably be, scouting.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and load my crossbow as I see that there are creatures about.
Okay. All right.
I'll have my sword out in my other hand. Sword and torch.
I've got sword and shield, Mike.
Okay. In the light of the torches, and I've started them on the same timer. In the light of the torches, and I'll say John has one and David has one. It's nice that you named him David. It's almost like he's here tonight.
It is.
Yeah, right?
He's not dead to us.
He is dead to us, by the way. Okay, so when you're inspecting those bricks, John, you can see that they were manufactured a long time ago. The thing that is interesting about them is that each one has some sort of rune, or like a series of 4 different runes, right? Stamped on the top of the brick. And the other unusual thing is that baked into the clay of the brick, and these are pretty strong looking bricks, they're thick. You find flicks of silver and flecks of what looks to be, when you dig it out with your dagger, cold iron.
It's got to be a warding material that's been added in.
Seal something in here.
Yeah, silver and iron. I tossed one of the bricks
to. This looks like it was busted in from the inside or busted into from the outside.
Well, you can tell, Ted, that it was busted in from the chamber, from the natural cavern that you're in. Some of the bricks were pushed into the chamber beyond, and some of them were pulled out into the area that you are in. But you can tell from the strikes on the wall that it was all done from this side.
Like,
and
this is Remy doing this, finding the tomb.
Crew.
Yeah. Indeed, when you kind of shine your torchlight around in the chamber beyond, which I'll describe in a minute when you guys give me more info about what you're doing, you can see discarded tools on the floor.
Okay. I'm going to pick up one of those bricks, because if there's stuff in here that does not like cold iron or silver, that will be the only cold iron or silver that I have. So I would like to have some, please. I'm going to pick up a brick.
Okay.
I just want to check.
It is going to take up an entire slot. It is a heavy, large brick.
I just want to check the passageway beyond, right at the edge of the passageway, for any tripwire or mechanism, holes in the wall, things like that.
Yeah, you don't find anything like that.
All right. Cool.
But when you're looking and you're shining your torch in, I will give you a description of the room. The room is 20 feet by 20 feet, Ted, with the hole in the wall coming in on the second to the left.
Mm-hmm.
So not right in the corner, one in from the corner on the left-hand side. And then it goes 20 feet up, and it's 20 feet wide total, right? So, And then you also can see in the dimmest part of your light, because your torches only go at the very edge, you can see that there is a chamber on the north side. Not a chamber, like a passageway on the north and a passageway to the east.
Like the centered or directly opposite, or?
No, they're not. So the passageway on the north, Ted, is 1 square in from the right. And the passageway to the east is 1 square up from the bottom.
Gotcha.
Is there any differential in the temperature that's not natural that we're detecting?
No, everything in here is a little bit cooler than it would be outside because the wasteland is so hot. So it's a little bit hard to tell, but yeah, you're not getting that, ooh, scary undead right behind the door kind of thing.
How about any smells, any difference in smells between the 2 passageways?
Well, yeah, there is definitely. You can see that basically the walls in this whole thing are made of those same bricks that you notice from the outside. And then overall, the construction is like brickwork, very solid construction. The floors in this chamber up ahead are uneven flagstone, and the ceilings are about 10 foot high with a slight vault to them. Not anything crazy. And it is very dark in there. There is no light. There is no sconces. There's nothing that glows or anything like that.
But the bricks are all
contents.
Sorry, what's that, Ted?
The room has no contents.
I'm going to describe them in a second. So
I see.
Yeah. So basically, when you are looking into this room, you can see more boot prints, and you can see that they go to both of those passageways, the one to the east and the one to the north. Mm-hmm. But again, your torchlight is right at the entrance to that room, so you can't see into the room all over the place. But you do notice that when you're looking at the walls, it looks like there is the remnants of some sort of murals on the walls, on all 4 of them. But they look very dusty and dirty, and you can't really make out any details. And then also that you find more discarded tools.
Okay.
I say that we enter into this room. I'd like to take a look at what's on those walls.
Okay.
And in the nature of the tools too, does it look like they were abandoned in a hurry, or does it have any indication of what they might have been doing in this room with the tools?
Well, it looks like they were the tools that they used to punch through the wall that you just came through.
Okay.
Like we're in,
And
we don't need these anymore. Yeah.
They're the exact same kind of tools that you found in the campsite.
All right. So they just ditched them. Like, no need to
Yeah, but you can tell that they've been very worn down. Like the pickaxes are all like it was a lot of work for them to get through that brick wall.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So those murals, what about those?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just take down a turn on your torches.
Mm-hmm.
How long need to?
Sorry, how long?
A turn is 10 minutes. A turn is about 10 minutes.
So it's like OSC, like 6 turns then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And if you guys are gonna, I'll let you clean off all the murals, and I'll tell you what's on them, and it'll take a turn. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I'll use my my rope so I don't have to like jump or anything. Just like to wipe it off.
Okay. Don't mind me. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to give you, I'm not going to worry about which mural's on which wall. There is more information in here, but I'm just going to do it in sequential order. The first mural that you uncover has a crowd of people witnessing a ball of fire falling from the sky. Silhouetted within the flaming ball is an armored figure with the head of a dog or a jackal. A passage under the mural, written in Old Common, reads, "We all saw Malixamar fall." Okay.
Elixamar.
The second
like a candy bar.
Yeah, the second mural. This is on the wall that was had the hole put in through it from the adventuring party ahead of you. So it's more or less ruined. But if you guys want to take some time, I can tell you what it said.
What's on
another? It'll add another turn onto the search though as you search through the rubble.
Aside from the mural that showed Malixamar falling, what about the other walls, or is the only other bit of information on this?
I'm just reading them in sequence, right? So I will tell you the other ones. Okay, so the third mural is a scene of carnage. A 10-foot tall armored figure with a dog skull for a head, wielding a sword against innocent villagers. The passage on that one reads, "Malixamar slaughtered our people, his hunger unending." And then the fourth and final mural depicts people doing battle with the same figure. They bind his hands and legs with blue-gray chains under the direction of a mostly naked man dressed only in those same chains. The passage reads, "Vanwin brought us salvation." These are all kind of done in like ancient hieroglyphic, kind of like side view kind of thing, right? And just for the people at home, there's actually some pretty cool art in here that was also done by Cameron. But yeah, okay.
The guy's name was Vanwin brought
Vanwin brought us salvation.
And he's depicted as what, like a robed dude?
Vanwin himself is depicted as a skinny man wrapped only in like blue silvery chain.
Okay,
like chains, not chainmail, chains.
Right.
Can I, as a dwarf familiar with all kinds of metal and stonework, can I make any inferences about what these chains might be made of? Do they look like a representation of mithril, silver, cold iron, or can I tell?
No, you know what? I'll let you make an intelligence check for that.
Ooh, intelligence. Okay, I'm really good at that. All right. Oh, not bad at that though. 16 minus 2, that's a 14.
Wow. It's definitely some sort of iron. You can tell from but it's not normal iron. It would probably be like cold iron or something like that.
Okay. Well, I can infer that with the cold iron that's in the bricks. Okay.
Correct.
Well, my amazing powers of deduction. I think that.
Sorry, what was that?
I think that howl we heard may have been this Melixamar, unfortunately. If he had a dog head, jackal head.
Oh.
Yep. And some foolish party of other people, not us, has accidentally or intentionally set him loose, and he killed them.
Well, maybe.
And now we're going to have to save the day.
Maybe Van Win's blue-gray chains of cold iron or whatever it is, maybe found somewhere.
We should find those. Yeah, good idea. All right. So we're in the room to determine all this.
Correct.
If I go to let's say the north door while they are looking at murals, what can I see down the hallway?
It's a 5-foot long hallway with a wrought iron door at the end of it.
So it goes 5 feet, and then there's a door. Okay. And since I had a whole turn, why don't I check out the other door as well?
Cool. That one is a 10-foot long hallway with, again, and it descends slightly, not like a full level, not like staircase, but like down with another wrought iron door. And also it has like a weird puddle of water at the base of that door.
Any markings on the doors?
No, the doors are all kind of the same construction. There's nothing written on them per se, but you can see that they are all made of, they're actually like cold iron doors with small barred windows.
Oh, windows.
Let's look at the
So-
Can
window.
you see through the window?
Two things. You said that there were footprints visible going to both doors.
Correct.
Do I see the footprints go through both doors now that I've
Yes.
looked closely? Okay. Second thing, this is for the guys. Let us assume that the cave we just came through and that that they knocked a hole in the wall. None of that was supposed to be there. That's later erosion or whatever, right? And then they came in and they did that. If you've got a complex that presumably starts at that collapsed entrance that we saw, we're looking at like the back end of the dungeon. This is like a closed off room with 2 cold iron doors in and out of it. Like we're practically on top of the burial site or the prison room or something at this point is my guess. Like
It wasn't meant to be like an entrance. Yeah.
this isn't the entrance. Yeah. We've done this in true 3D6 style. We're coming in the back door, baby.
Just the front door.
And,
well, I mean, it also makes sense if we found the temple entrance, which was over on the side. That's the front door.
Exactly. All right. So I see the footsteps continue on and the doors are now closed. Is that
Correct.
okay? And we don't see any corpses where they touched the water or the door. We don't see a fried skeleton or,
Okay, do you think I would leave something like that out? I mean, I would, but not on purpose.
Good point. So did the room have any other contents like a sarcophagus or a chair or?
Nope.
So guys, here's the question at hand. Do we want to spend time to look at this mural? I suspect as a player, there's something there in the broken bits, right? Like that you only going to get if you spend the extra time. Of course, that puts us in danger. Do you want to take the time to do it or not?
Well, I agree that it's going to tell us either that the people angered Melixamar and he was a perfectly reasonable dude until they did something horrible and then he killed them all, and that Van Wyn is actually the bad guy, or it's going to tell us exactly what we thought we knew already, which was that Melixamar came and took one look at the locals and decided to eat them, and that was the end of that.
I have a suggestion. We have two doors. Maybe we could. Do you want to spend? If we spend the time looking at the mural, I can look at the mural. If you guys want to check those doors to see if they're trapped or if one of them seems like a more promising avenue, right? Then we can.
That seems like reasonable.
We can look through them, right? Too, and there's also the pool of water on the eastern one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
I will say the
Let's do that.
windows are like one thing I kind of was thinking about when I was reading this adventure before was like a window like this. If you just have like a torch, is very hard to look through. Because
Agreed.
either you're holding the torch up to the window, in which case you can't really see past it, or you're trying to look through it like this, in which case you might be setting your head on fire. So it will be limited observations to see that if you're only using torchlight, right? It'd be different if you had like lanterns or whatnot. So
Could we push a torch through the hole?
yeah, I would say.
Okay.
I mean, no, because the wrought iron bars. There's wrought iron bars. You wouldn't be able to jam a torch through it.
Fine.
The water's weird. The water's weird. So I want to what is the source of the? What's that?
Let's start with that.
Yeah. What's?
Go ahead.
What's going on with the water? Like, is there a source for it? Is it running down that slope from some source, or
it looks like it's seeping out from underneath the door?
Seeping out. Okay. And I'll stick like the butt end of my torch in it. Does it seem to be like normal water? This is all happening while Wotan is looking at the mural, by the way.
Yeah. I'm that's fine.
Yeah.
It seems to be like normal water. It doesn't seem especially clean. Like you probably wouldn't want to drink it.
Okay, but it is water. It's not like water.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not full of like. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells like it's got a lot of sediment and stuff like that in it.
Okay, I put my hand in it and I want to kind of scour the bottom of the entire 5-foot area, see if there's anything in there.
Okay, right at the base of the door without opening it. Correct.
Yeah.
It's literally only half an inch deep. You can see the bottom, and it looks like the same flagstones and stuff like that. You don't meet any weirdness. You don't see anything weird in it, and your hand does not have any weird reaction to the water.
Okay, I dry it off.
It's not draining through the floor. It's not seeping away. It's gathering here.
From
I mean,
Dionne.
at some point, Ted, it probably is evaporating because you are in kind of a desert, but it's just seeping underneath the door.
All right. And does the door have locks or handles or hinges or anything like that?
Handles on the doors. You see locks, but your thief can tell you that A, there's no trap on the door, and B, the doors are not locked.
The best situation. Cool.
And if we look through the admittedly limited vision slot.
Okay. I will just give you the general impression of a large shape, a large shadowy shape, maybe about 15 feet from the window.
A statue of some sort, I would gather.
Is the shape moving?
Not that you can see.
All right. And if we do the same thing for the north door?
For the north door, you also see a shadowy shape, maybe about 5 feet away from the door. So I'll let you see that one a little bit better. You basically see a 10-foot tall statue of an angel. And that's all, like a winged figure. That's all I'm going to tell you with this limited view.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And same door's not locked, etc.
Exact.
All right.
Okay.
So while these guys have been playing with doors, what do I get by looking at the mural, piecing? So if I need to, I'll piece some of the bricks that fell down to get the
one that
parts.
Had the hole through it, right, Matt? Is that the one you were looking at?
Yeah. The one that you said would take a turn to look at.
Okay. You just basically see, when you're putting it together, a large parts of it, even outside of the hole in the wall, has been destroyed. But you see this figure with this long sword basically standing on a hilltop surrounded by people. And it says, "We all thought him to be an angel." And then the rest of it was destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but
so
but it is the jackal-headed guy standing on a hilltop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, you don't see the full figure, but you see like the head, and you see the sword outraised like this, and you see large feathery wings on the figure, but a lot of it has been destroyed and removed.
So that's
okay.
That figure beyond the north thing may be actually a statue of the demon.
Yeah, we know there's some deception going on.
Yeah.
Imagine that, a demon trying to deceive you.
This is bonkers. You're really veering off into weird territory there, dwarf. Okay.
All right. I'm happy to go north or
should we pick
east.
that north
Which
door
way?
then because of the statue?
Yeah.
Sure.
There were statues in both rooms, just to be clear.
But we saw one that looked like an angel. I like John's idea that it might be Melixamar. Let's go that way.
Let's go that way. North.
Can you go there? All right.
North.
You gonna open it, John, and I'm right behind you with the sword.
Sounds good.
I'm in the back. Crossbow ready.
Try to open
Guard in your arses.
as quietly as possible, slowly and quietly as possible.
I assume David is shivering, knock-kneed in abject terror.
Back by me. I'm comforting him.
They're there.
Cheer up, lad.
There.
You'll make it through this, I'm sure, in one way or another.
Righty. Okay, so Ted, I'm going to give you the dimensions of the room when you open it.
Ready.
The door opens with a very long, loud squeal. It goes through, because it's a heavy iron door. The room is a total of 25 feet long, Ted, but you were coming in from the 5-foot section of wall that is one away from like basically the eastern side, right? So the room goes farther to the west than it does to the east. Yes, perfect. And then it goes 15 feet up.
Oh, I think it said 25 feet up.
Nope, sorry. It is 25 feet wide and 15 feet up. There you go. Much better.
Okay, exits.
Exactly where you drew it. Wait, right where your cursor is, Ted, there on that very north west corner, there is a door in the northern wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other doors?
No, but directly to the east in the middle of that wall, there looks to be some sort of window, not a door, a window.
Well, that is weird.
No light coming through, though, I assume, right?
Nope.
It's an interior window.
It's got to be left open because if Malixamar closes a door, he always leaves a window open.
I love this for
everyone knows this.
The other thing that you guys need to know,
how am I going to indicate a window?
Just put a W there or something.
Is that where it's at though, Mike, right. or is it right next to the door?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly right there. The western wall, before you guys go into the room, is carved bas relief like carvings all over that wall. The bas relief depicts people screaming in flames.
Oh, good.
Do that.
After you, thief.
I've checked.
At the base of the statue, there is a body.
Is it charred?
It is not charred.
Oh.
The statue,
have a head we can collect?
Well, let me tell you what else you see. The statue is, and I'm just going to say this for Matt because Matt, you're a holy person. Is a large statue. It is, I didn't really say how high, so we're just going to go with the 10 feet. It is Hanasal, the angel of justice, holding a sharpened golden feather in one hand. It depicts a male, and the head is slowly rotating all the way, like looking at all parts of the room. And every time the eyes come to you, you can see that there looks like there might have been something set into the eyes.
But it's not there now?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Tanning salon.
We should look in the... well, first of all, I'm curious with like the figures in the bas relief. You said that they're like bathed in flames. Looking at the floor and at the wall in here before entering the room, do we see any signs of flame? Are there any scorch marks or indications of like the statue might shoot out fire or something like that?
No, nothing like that at all.
How about the body? What is that? Does it look? Can we determine the cause of death or wounds or anything like that?
Well, are you going into the room?
No, just from where we're standing, which is about 5 feet away from the body.
That's true. You see iron darts peppering the body.
Iron darts. Okay. Now the window, is it paned or is it just like an open gap in the wall?
You can't really see the window from the perspective of, like, you can see that there is one and there's wrought iron bars across it, or cold iron bars that are making a fine mesh all over the window.
Okay.
It's a fairly big window. It's probably about 2 feet by 2 feet.
Okay. Here's a question for you, Mike. So Ted has drawn this figure sprawled on the floor, kind of on the western-ish side of this statue. Does that's abstract, but what I'm curious about is, can we tell by looking at this body, are the darts on their back? Are there darts on the right side? Are there darts on the left side? Because I see this sign of like this person coming in, and if there are darts shooting everywhere, he'd be like pincushion, right? If there are darts just coming from the east, they'd be on his right side.
They're all on the left side of the body.
Okay.
One right through the temple, one right through like a thigh. like a couple in the abdomen.
Okay.
And this obviously looks like more recent. Like this is one of our adventurers, right? One of Remy's guys.
You can't really make out the face, but I mean, the body is not ancient by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, well, you know what, guys? Let's just do this. I'm going to take my the grappling hook. I retrieve it from David, and I toss the grappling hook at the body, hook him, and bring him back to us. So that's
25 gold, baby.
Right.
Question. Well, two questions. Are the darts in pairs at all, Mike, or are they seemingly random?
It's too hard to tell that, Ted.
Okay. And secondly, when you said like something's been removed from the eyes, as if there were holes in the eyes, or
Yes.
like I can see the little like jeweler's prongs that would have held jewels in there, kind of thing.
It would be very hard to tell that, especially since it's rotating.
Yeah.
It would be very hard to tell that. But basically, there's like black holes where the eyes should be.
Yeah.
Like
we can also like check this guy's pockets.
Yeah,
Right,
well, I'm
like
just thinking that's where the darts are coming from.
That's what I thought.
But
let's take a look at the body.
Yeah. Are they ancient darts?
All right. So you drag the body closer to you. And as you do, it twitches.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's going to be okay, buddy.
No, we can finish him off so we don't have to feed him a little.
It turns around, like while you're dragging it, it turns around like this and kind of looks over its shoulder at you. And you can tell that it was once an elven male.
Oh, dear.
And then a long black tongue extends from its jaws and the teeth, which have turned into sharpened fangs.
Oh, shit.
And it's going to lunge at you.
Purge it with fire.
Oh, fuck no. I'm going to
lunge at who specifically? The guy with the rope and the grappling hook?
No, we'll figure that part out. Basically, there's no surprise here. You guys knew there was something shady going on.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and roll your initiative. Who's going to roll?
I'll do it. It's my hook in the
Your
bait.
hook, Noodles.
And I rolled a 6.
I also rolled a 6. Roll again.
Oh.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well, there's a 1. Top that.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
God damn it.
Now there's a 2.
Now I rolled a 1. All right. So you get to go first.
Wow.
You guys are like, and it just sits up and it's like, and then you can do your thing. You don't have to worry about who's going first. You could just.
Have we gotten it back into like our side of the passageway?
It's in the 5-foot square between the statue and you, right? So if it stands up, it's in melee with you. It's not in the passageway with you.
Botan, I would try I try to keep yanking it, even if it's scraping for us. You know what I mean? Like bring it into our side of things, so we're not fighting in that chamber.
Yeah.
You drag it in, and I'll hit it.
Well, let's drag it in, close the door, and then I'll turn it.
Okay, I'll close the door if Bobby wants to line up a hit.
Okay. All right. So let's just go in order. We'll just have John. You're going to keep dragging it. Is that what your plan is?
Votan's dragging, right?
Okay.
Or
Votan,
David
you're going to have to make a contested strength check with it, and I know strength is not your strong point. So
that's not good. Let's see. Yeah, to get it in this room, I'm going to need help.
I'll help. I can help him. Can I help instead of close the door?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay.
All right.
What does that do?
Okay.
How do you help?
Well, why don't we just do this? We'll just one of you guys, whoever's got the higher strength modifier, makes the roll at advantage.
It won't be me. My strength is a 7.
I have a 12, so I have a +1.
Okay.
So I just
roll at advantage, John.
Okay. 17.
Oh, you totally do it. You yank its feet right out from underneath it. You're dragging it in. And so, Ted, you get your attack.
All right. I have an 18 to hit.
Oh, well, you hit it. I was going to give you advantage as well, but go ahead and do damage.
I hit it. I do 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Bobby Schwam.
Holy shit balls. 10 points.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty messing around. And since I was pulling this, I will not. It doesn't make sense that I would have the motion economy or action economy to also turn him. So I'll turn him on my next turn.
Yeah, that's your action, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it is going to get its attacks. I am going to make it roll at disadvantage because it is basically sitting up from prone and it's got a rope wrapped around its, like, I don't know, groin or wherever you got your hook in it, right? So let's just roll. I'm going to roll a 6-sided, 1 to 2 John, 3 to 4 Ted, and 5-6 Matt. Sorry, Matt, it's going to be you. All right, so
Bring it, you foul creature.
rolling at disadvantage, it's going to hit AC 14.
Oh, he tags me.
Okay, you're going to take 3 points of damage, and you have to make a DC 12 con check.
Uh-oh. Okay. DC 12 con. I've got a +1 on con. No problem. That's an 18.
Okay, so now its second
Shrug
attack.
that right off.
Its second attack is going to miss. I assume you have higher than an AC 9, correct?
I am AC 10. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So then the other attack misses you, and now it is initiative.
Okay.
Who's rolling?
I won last time.
Yeah.
So I'll do it again.
Okay.
That's 2.
Okay, I got a 4.
Fuck.
So now its disadvantage is going to be over because it will have scrambled to its feet. And now, same thing, I'm going to have it attack one of you guys. This time it'll be John.
13.
Okay. Oh my God, I rolled a 1 and a 2 for its 2 attacks. So it's going to miss you and miss. Okay, you guys are up.
All right. Do you want to attack it after I turn it, or want me to turn it and then attack it?
Does your turn have a chance?
I'm going to hit it with a sword no matter what because I love that shit.
Okay. Honestly, if someone hits it, it's down. So don't,
All right, go ahead.
About
I rolled a 18 to attack again.
It's
and
dead.
This time I did 11 points of damage.
Wow. Well, you put it at -10, Ted. It's DED dead once again. So you recognize one of the descriptions of the adventuring party that's missing is that an elven male, right? And that is definitely what this guy once was. Now he is an ex-elven male. And doop-a-doop-a-doo. You see the arrows sticking out of him or the darts.
Are they ancient darts?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
And are they small enough to fit into those eye sockets?
No, they are much smaller than that. Yeah,
they
the eye
came from
sockets
the
are actually
bas
fairly large.
relief. Yeah.
Okay.
From what? The window?
The bas relief. Because if he came in and the darts are on his left hand side, that means they shot from something in the bas relief over on the west.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Right.
I guess I was assuming I didn't actually draw the body in the right place, but makes sense.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, regardless of where he was, right? If you enter from this thing to the south and the darts are on the left hand side, I mean, he could have spun around, but
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
So we have to assume that he's got the eyes, unless his
Yeah,
buddies,
let's
check his pockets and stuff.
took him. Yeah.
Check his pockets for sure.
Yeah, you gotta search him.
Yeah.
Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. He has leather armor. He has thieves' tools. All over his body, he has 5 different daggers, some of them in hidden sheaths. You find a pair of weighted bone dice. And you find a topaz in the shape of an eye, secreted inside a small pocket inside his belt.
Only
But just
one, though,
one.
huh?
And you find a pamphlet.
I bet it's is it a recruiting pamphlet for the Interstellar Workers Collective Local 181?
It's not.
Spelunkers.
It's close.
Spelunkers, do's and don'ts.
Sorry, you're close. It's a pamphlet describing an in-depth conspiracy about gnomes trying to ruin the city of Sanctuary's economy.
Anti-gnome pamphlet. Okay.
No, anti-gnome propaganda. Okay. Can I? We have to take our first break, but can I just do one quick experiment before we do so?
Yes.
Can I take the topaz and I want to sort of do like the Indiana Jones thing where he puts his hand in the light, but with the topaz like in the room. You like it's like I'm holding the topaz in my fingertips, and I extend my hand into the statue room.
Okay.
And to see if like the bas relief reacts to the the eye being present.
Does not. But I love where your head's at.
All right, cool. All right, just yank it back. All right,
Okay.
cool. Break time?
Yep, break time.
Yeah.
Okay,
time.
we will be right back. All right, we are back. Bladders empty, beers full. All right.
Hi.
So
All right.
we have a
So John
topaz.
stuck his
Why not?
hand in and didn't die.
Yeah. The name's Bechamel, by the way.
Sorry, bechamel.
So
And
saucy.
Voltron, is it Voltron or Voton?
Voton.
Voton.
How
Voton.
dare you?
Voton and bechamel. Okay.
Well, what
Well,
was your
Bobby
name? Larry
Schwam is not afraid of a few darts. He sticks his hand in. I want to try and I'll take the risk. I got a lot of hit points. If I run in and try and get behind the angel right away, maybe if
Right.
there's darts come flying out, I can get some cover.
Okay.
Do you want
do
to
that.
take the topaz with you? Are you going to try to put it back in the eye, or no?
I wasn't planning on it, but it's a possibility. Maybe that's a John thing. I was going to look through the grill, but first things first, let's see if I get peppered with darts. I'm going to jump in and try and get behind that statue. I got my
Okay,
shield up,
You're running right up to the statue?
Yeah, to be on the eastern side of the statue.
Okay. Nothing happens until you step on a pressure plate right at the base of the statue. But here's the cool thing. Normally, you would just take a lot of damage and some poison. But because you specifically were trying to take shelter from the statue,
Yeah.
and you had a really good idea that their darts are coming from the bas relief thing, which is exactly what they're coming from. They're
Yeah.
coming from the screaming mouths of the bas relief statue, right?
Right.
So when you step on the pressure plate, it goes off. You hear snick, 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 and then you hear ding, 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 ding as these darts whirl around you. I'm going to go ahead and give you a DC 12 dexterity saving throw
Mm.
to see if you can
Bobby.
avoid being hit by them.
Don't let us down, Bobby.
Okay. And I take it like I felt the pressure plate, so now I know where it is.
Yes. Well, you know where it is, but you
No.
also see that there are several around the base of the statue.
Oh,
So it was unless you're really good at finding those types of things and taking your time, there's a pretty high chance you're gonna trip.
All right. So my dex check is what again?
You're gonna look. You just basically roll a 20-sided, add your modifier, and you try to hit a 12.
12. That was the number I was looking for. And is this modified by anything else, like advantage for cleverness or disadvantage for oafishness?
No, I'm actually the only reason you're getting a check is because you specifically ran behind the statue. Otherwise,
Okay.
I would just be doing damage to you.
Oh my God. All right. I rolled a 13. I have a -1 because of my oafishness. So I made it.
Just barely.
Okay.
Beats it.
And the rest of you guys are all. The rest of you guys are not in the room, correct?
Correct.
It's just me.
Okay.
I would not go in there. No way.
Yeah, like a veritable volley of these things come flying around, and Ted, you take no damage. You're hiding in the shelter of the statue. But yeah, you basically the all the bas relief is just ding, 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 and you are safe.
Bobby Schwam needs a new pair of pants.
Well, it's weird because if it's a pressure plate that causes the darts to activate, then it's not removal of the eye that causes it to happen necessarily. Which also
So you
makes it weird that why is the head rotating in the first place? It's still rotating, right? On a mechanism.
It is.
I wonder.
Why don't I take some time to spot all the pressure plates before these guys come in? Now that I
reach with
found
your
one.
sword.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, just assume that there's basically a pressure plate at all cardinal directions, and that it's specifically designed to, when someone approaches a statue or fiddles with it, it sets off the trap.
Okay.
Oh, did you bring a torch with you, or are you doing this in the shadowy light cast by the guys at the doorway?
Eyes at the doorway because I've got my sword and shield up.
Okay.
Once
Cool.
it
They
gets
should come in now.
once it gives us the all clear on the pressure plates, we'll step in. I'll step in
Okay.
with a torch.
Yeah, when you point them out to Bechamel, he obviously goes, well, yeah, they're right there, you dumbass. And John, you can disable the pressure plates if you want, or you can just avoid them. Your choice.
I'll just make sure that everyone's aware of them, just so we don't have to waste the time on it.
Yeah.
I want to check out that window though. It's weird.
And while he's checking out that, I'll go the other way and check out the bas relief.
All right.
Sounds
and
good.
avoiding the pressure plates, I'm going to look for any other features of the statue, like a access hatch for a mechanism, or
I'm still thinking about putting that topaz in there, but yeah, good.
It's a good idea.
Who goes up to the window, John? Bechamel?
Yep.
Bechamel.
Saucy. And you shine your light into it.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the room, or off to one side of the middle of the room, you basically see, it's a bit hard to see from your torchlight, but at the edge of your torchlight, you get the impression of a hunched bestial form crunching on something that sounds like bones snapping.
Really?
Yes.
And it doesn't seem to be
the
aware
room
of
is
it?
large. You cannot see all the way across the room, and you cannot see anything else except basically the vague impression in the edge of your torchlight of this figure.
Does it take notice of me?
No, it's not paying any attention to you at all.
And again, there's no glass here, right? I'm just looking through bars.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. I quickly get everyone's silent attention, like pointing frantically, like beyond the door, like big fangs, pointy teeth.
Okay.
Look at the bones. So it's just on the other side of the grating.
Not just on the other side. It's at the edge of his torchlight, and his torchlight is casting light about 15 feet in past the grating.
I also yanked my torch down. Yeah.
Does it look like a beast of some sort, or does it look like a horrific demon monster?
It looks... It doesn't look like a natural beast, but it has like 4 legs, and you can't see its head because its back is to you, and it's just crunching on something and snarling, quietly to itself.
That sounds terrible.
Weird that it doesn't give a shit about us.
Footprints from the adventures. I realize we've trampled all over it now, but have they been in here, obviously, besides the elf?
Right.
Did they go through? Did they check out this window?
So now it's just the uneven flagstones. You were able to kind of see the footprints in the previous room from all the sand and shit that had been knocked on by their deconstruction work. But this room doesn't have that same level of filth to it. So if you want to spend some time searching, I will give you a little bit of information, but not a ton.
No.
Well, I'm over by that bas relief. So I would look at the stone there. Obviously, I can kind of see where the dart holes are in the mouths.
Correct.
Do I see any other features? I'm looking for things that I could poke or move, or their hand to shake or a lever to pull or anything like that. If I look at
you don't see anything like that. You guys are spending a turn in this room doing all this stuff. Just FYI.
Yeah. He's looking at the monster. I'll look at the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But in the bas reliefs, in the screaming mouths of the people that are burning in the fires, right? You can see the tips of more darts.
Jeez.
So the trap does reload in some way, shape, or form. But that's all you can see. That's the only thing you can see. You can't see, you don't find any buttons or anything like that.
Did I find anything on the statue?
Well, the statue, I already gave it kind of a description. You don't see anything as far as secret compartments or anything like that. You're also trying to avoid the traps, the pressure plates. Yeah. But you can see a little bit, even though it's 10 feet high and it's kind of taller than you. You can get, when the head is doing the rotation, you can see that topaz that you found would probably fit in the hole.
I'm gonna stick it in. That's cool with you guys.
All right.
All right, you're gonna climb up it and jam the topaz into it. You only have the one. When you lock it in, John, it secures quite, or Bechamel, it secures quite well. It goes in very perfectly, and it flashes in a light flashes from it. And every time it seems to turn in the direction of you guys, you see a flash of light, but it seems almost sickly.
You need both eyes. I'll tell you what.
I wonder if this is not part of the defenses to keep things locked down.
Oh, for sure. Right? It's either a sentry, with spotlight eyes watching, or it gives off a ray of anti-evil light. I mean, who knows? But yeah, it's definitely. But
I don't buy sickly being because it only has one eye and needs both to not be sickly. I don't know. Bechamel's not a religious man, but he looks over at Votan and is thinking maybe the whole like does it need like a reconsecration to what was the saint or the angel?
The one in this room. It is called. I'll tell you. It is
Onasol, right?
Onasol, correct. Well, so sickly might not be the right description, and I don't want to fuck it up here. It feels more like something like is magically malfunctioning.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so right. There's no moral connotation to what I'm trying to say. It's almost like a sparking wall socket kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it's time to get out my goblet and pour some whiskey in it and drink it.
Okay. In this room, you don't see any secret doors.
Nothing. No hidden hatches or anything for this statue.
Correct.
Mike, last thing I want to do here, up near the door, since I see these mouths, standing clear of these mouths of my body's not in front of any, I want to see if I can like get any of these darts out. Like, can I pull? Are they like sticking out a little bit? Can I like reach in and pull some out?
Sure.
I'd like to. It seems like if this is meant to be a defense against like things escaping, then this might be a good weapon of whatever's in there.
Sure. I'm going to say that they are far enough back that without like some sort of specialized tool, it would be very hard to pull one of them out. But I would also say that a thief would probably have like the equivalent of a needle nose pliers or whatever to do
I got you there, short guy.
Hey,
coming right over.
Okay.
Closer to the earth.
You can remove one, no problem, Bechamel. It basically looks exactly like the darts that are sticking out of the elf. And they are maybe about, say, like 5-inch long, needled but barbed at the end, cold iron darts.
Ooh, cold iron. That's
cold
good.
Iron. Okay.
Cold iron darts.
Yeah, take a bunch. We'll get a bunch of those.
There's a shit ton in the room now, so you can take as many as you want.
Cool.
That's good.
We'll say though that for the purposes of if you're trying to use them in like melee, they're only going to do 1d2 points of damage.
But
just so you know,
maybe more against extra planar
if something
baddies.
Was weak to it. You know,
okay. I don't think we should mess. I have a feeling that the other topaz or the other eye is probably on the body that our beastie is chomping on right now.
Oh, maybe.
But
yeah, that window is not hinged in any way, right? It's not a door.
No, those iron bars are set deep within the stonework of the wall.
I don't understand. Like, it seems like a viewing window or some sort, like people would watch something going on either from this room into the other. You know what I mean?
It's going to let that statue see into that other room, and if it's if its eyes are shining this light of judgment or whatever, maybe it could keep something at bay.
Yeah.
I think
the darts are to protect the statue. The statue is to imprison whatever's behind the.
Yeah. If we can find that other eye, I think it might like weaken that big monster chomping on bones over on the other side because it would shine through the window. Well, we'll see.
Okay, so we should go through the north door, or should we backtrack to the
I want to go
the sloped passageway to the east?
I think that north door.
North. That's probably the rest of the party went that way. If they, they left a guy here, they kept going. Would be my guess.
All right, so we leave the topaz in place, but we'll go to the north.
Okay. Cool. You open the door again, a very loud squeal. Not trapped. Sorry, I don't want to do a gotcha here. It's not trapped. It's not locked. Again, the door like, and you see disappearing up into the darkness a passageway that goes due north.
5 foot wide.
Your torch goes 15 feet, Ted. So unless you guys are going to step into the passageway and go down a little bit, I'm not going to tell you anything else.
No reaction from the beast.
You're not going to tell me the width?
Yeah, 5 feet, Ted. I said a 5 feet wide passage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Real quick, I'd take a quick look over my shoulder. No reaction from the beast with that huge squealing door.
Nope.
Does not care.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He's well fed.
I wonder if there's like a silence.
You now from that window, if you are still close to the window, you'll hear snoring.
Boy.
Aww.
He's got food
coma. Really?
He ate, now he's full.
Yeah, food coma.
Can we just check like right inside for another? It seems like a good place for another pressure plate right inside, up above, around before we enter here.
Yeah, sure. There's nothing here. There's nothing trapped.
All right. Bravely, I let someone else go forth.
Okay. As soon as you step 5 feet into the passageway, your torch shines a little bit farther, and you can see that at 20 feet, it ends in a blank wall, but then it looks like it turns to the right.
Okay, I'll peer around that corner with my torch.
Yeah, perfect, Ted. Okay. John, when you go up to that corner, the air suddenly at that intersection gets very cold. But when you look with your torch down to that passageway to the right, it disappears once again into the darkness.
Is it a draft of cold air, or is it just like the temperature just drops?
No, it's kind of like when you're swimming in a lake and you just hit a cold patch for some reason.
Right.
It's kind of like that.
I put my hands on the stone. Does the stone feel colder as well?
The stone does not feel colder on your sides, but directly on that section of wall to the north, it does.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I tell the party following me of the case.
Do we hear anything? Any signs of that strange call that we heard earlier?
Nope.
Okay.
When you say the wall feels colder,
correct. At the end of that,
tap on it, does it sound hollow or anything like that?
It is like got like wood paneling on it and stuff like that. And yes, when you tap on it, Ted, it does sound slightly different than the other parts.
Because we should be near the main entrance, right? Or the
side, yeah.
I think we might be near that column that Matt found.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Guys, and while you're kind of tapping on walls and stuff like that, you hear the odd clanking of chains echoing down through the dungeon, but it's hard to get a direction of where it's coming from.
Hey, it's Vanwin. It's cool.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's cool.
He's a good guy. Unless Malixakar is still wearing his chains, in which case
could be that too. 50-50. Let's take the risk.
Good.
I'm just going to take out and hold my holy symbol of Madeira. So it's ready to call forth our blessed protection if necessary.
So what's the deal with these wooden... Sorry, go ahead, Ted.
I was going to say, if you want to try and see if this is a secret door, John, you want to try and open it, or do you want me to try it?
That's what I was going to like the deal with like the wooden paneling. Like, what's that about? That's not normal, right? It's been stone so far.
No, this passageway has wood paneling, kind of like almost like, what is it called? Shiplap, the shit that goes up to your shoulders, like that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like that, but it's a little bit more decorative, nothing depicted on it necessarily, but just wood paneling along the passageway.
Okay, so I'll take like my dagger and wherever Bobby was sort of like hit, testing the wall, kind of pry my dagger in between like the wooden slat and the stone, gently press around to see if there's any weird looking stone or seams or anything like that. Secret door shit.
Cool. Not a problem. You easily find it. You're like, oh, look right here. And then that corner right to the north swings open. And as it does,
right here, Mike,
you have, right there. Perfect, Ted. And I'll give you the dimensions. It's basically make a 5-foot corridor up, and then it opens up into a square room that is 15 by 15 with the entrance of it in. The entrance is going to be on the right on the south wall on the far western section. So 2 squares over to the right. Yes, correct.
Yep.
And then 15 up from there.
Yeah.
You're beautiful, Ted. You're so good at this. A fucking mensch.
114 episodes, baby.
114 episodes. Okay. But what I'm trying to tell you, though, is as you hit that door, right, and it opens, the door that you just came through to the south, the chains get louder, and you see a shambling figure dressed in chainmail, wrapped in chains, who looks up at you with like a lambent glow in his eyes, and
comes in the door behind us.
So the room with the statue that you came from.
Yeah,
he appears in that doorway and sees you going into going like at the secret door, and is going to charge you.
If I want to call out as soon as we see this, I want to call out Vanwin. halt. We are here to stop whatever that evil what's his name? Malexamar.
Yeah.
Malexamar, the evil candy bar.
Okay.
We will stop him.
I want to
We are
describe the
here.
room for John. I want to describe the room really quick for John, and then you guys can all do your stuff, and then we're gonna have like a quick decision there.
Okay.
Bechamel, when you look into that room, you see what looks to be a bedroom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically you see a bed and a small table and chairs and a desk and a fireplace with no fire in it. In that northwest corner is the fireplace. And you see a translucent figure sitting at the desk, just kind of staring down at a bunch of papers on the desk. And when you hear Voltan say, "Wait, Van Wyn, wait," it looks up at you. It's translucent. It's definitely a spirit of some kind, but it seems to react to the name of Van Wyn. And now we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So
I lost last time, so it's somebody else.
I'll do it. Let's see. I got a 4.
I got a 2. Okay.
Hey.
So you guys have an action to do before this figure is going to be able to close with you. Okay.
All right.
First, does the spirit at the desk resemble the spirit that's coming up from the south?
Yeah, it's not a spirit. It's definitely solid, whatever it is coming up from you.
Oh.
It is a solid figure, not translucent at all, dressed in chainmail and dripped with chains. Its face underneath its helm is gaunt, and glowing green eyes peer at you from underneath a skeletal brow. The figure to the north has ghostly chains wrapped around it and ghostly armor that no longer would stop a blade because it's translucent, and looks slightly less dead than the thing coming at you up the hallway. But if you had to take a guess, you would say that it's probably they're either brothers or it's the same person.
Yeah, my guess is that something split, right? Like the spirit is here and the dead body is chasing us.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we just need to step in here and close that door so he can't get in.
Or do we maybe he needs to be joined to his body?
That's what I was about to say. We step out of the way and let them merge, and maybe we end up with a super bad guy. I don't know, but I'm feeling the merge.
All right.
We could try turning first.
Well, it's going to hurt the little ghosty man that we like.
I'm thinking maybe we just do it like we test one round of like mitigation, like holding up our hands and saying like, we don't, we so sorry to disturb, and kind of gauges react.
Do that and back down the hallway to the west so that we're not obstructing the two of them.
To the east, yeah.
Yeah, that's the other direction that I really meant. That's the one.
Yeah. I think that's a good plan.
All right. So we're not closing the door between us and the murder monster.
Okay.
Just to get that clear. Okay.
How far down that tunnel are you moving? Are you moving like a full distance down to it?
Like the edge of his map there, like 15 feet.
Okay.
But the entire time we're like, we wish you no harm. We are here to help you in warding against Malixinar's depravity, the whole 9 yards.
Never heard nobody.
So Ted, just so you know, for the mapping purposes, hold on a sec, Matt. Basically, that tunnel is or that passageway, I should say, is going to be 25 feet from the intersection, right? So 2 more squares.
10 more. Yeah,
2 more squares long, with another door at the end of it.
All right, that's not great.
Okay, so we're going to be there.
Okay,
all right. So I want to read the apparition's body language. Does he just seem surprised to see us? Does he look frightened? Does he looking like at the door, like, oh my God, that thing's found me?
Yeah.
Can I read anything from his expression? Yeah.
The figure looks sad and looks at the body at the figure coming towards him with no fear and no joy for sure. But then you see it kind of like look at you and mouth the words. You can't hear anything coming from it, but it looks like it's saying, "Run."
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll book it to the east with these guys for sure.
Okay. Now you guys can do that, but you can also still take an action, right? So everything is happening simultaneously. So technically the figure wouldn't be within sight because he hasn't gone yet to charge around the corner. However, you can still ready like a turn or weapon attacks or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I want to do is as soon as he gets within near, I want my turn to go off.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I have an arrow knocked to fire if the turn doesn't work.
Okay.
All right.
What about
So
you?
if you guys are doing sort of basically range things, I will go to the door and investigate it, see if I can safely open it.
Okay. The door matches all the other ones that you have seen. It's the same cold iron with the little window in the. Does not appear to be locked, although it has a lock. Does not appear to have any traps that, I mean, you can't really tell, but okay. So you are not standing between the other people though and the figure running around the corner, right?
Right.
All right.
Right.
Matt. So Matt, your turn is going to go off first. Okay.
Okay.
It is not slowing. It is coming for you. Okay.
Great.
It didn't go in the secret room.
Did not go in the secret room, bypassed it, didn't even look at it.
So much for that theory.
I mean, Matt was right.
I think Matt was probably right. All right, so I'm going to do my casting check to see if my turn works.
Can I show you guys the art here? Like this? I don't know if you can see.
Oh my.
Well, he's scary.
Friends of yours, Cam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cam, where's that third level you asked for, Cam?
Yeah, thanks, Cam. All right. DC 11.
All right. How did your turn work, Matt? Like, what is the effect?
It certainly does. Okay, so I passed my cast check. I got a 19 on my check. So he has to make a charisma check versus my casting check roll, which was a 19. So it's a contested check.
Okay. Yeah, he fails that. So
Okay,
what is the effect? Is it damage or is it run?
Does he fail by 10 or more?
No.
Okay.
I got 12 total.
Okay, so he just flees, I believe. I think that's how that works. Yeah, if he failed by 10 or more, it would destroy something that was a level 2. But as it is, he just runs. But let me see how long. That's
five rounds.
5 rounds?
Yeah. Flat.
Okay. It basically stops. It hisses at you. You, Matt, you can tell that what this creature is a white.
Oh, shit. That's
Not good.
And it basically then turns and flees in the other direction.
All right.
Not into the secret room. It flees back down the way it came.
All right, we should
Be gone, foul creature. You'll find no levels to devour here.
At a safe distance, like letting it run away. We'll follow up and then close that door. Do we have any spikes?
Do.
We should spike that door from behind. Like once it's into the statue room,
let's go into the statue room. Yeah.
Close
Great
it and
idea.
spike it in the north.
Okay, no problem. You do that.
All right,
the secret door is still open.
Let me mark that there is a spike on that door. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go in the secret room now.
Nice work, Votan.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, good job.
Nice job, guys. That was, I think, our first turn in Shadowdark. I don't think we've ever turned undead here before.
There we go.
That's true. Yeah.
Very good. All right. So in the room, you see almost looking like he is like bereft, right? Like he's sad and worried. You see that that ghostly figure kind of standing at the doorway. And when it sees the other body run through the door, watches you spike the door shut, he goes like this and steps back into the secret room.
Let's do it.
We enter.
Yeah, we go in.
Let's go in like super gullible dudes.
Okay. Now, when it gestures to the fireplace and it's like, And you can see that there is just that same guano mat that you noticed before outside.
That's how you come in.
Is basically all over the hearth of this room.
Mhm.
Nice.
So that wasn't a column; it was more of a chimney.
Correct.
There we go. That makes sense.
All right.
Is there something like the bed or just some furniture that we can put into the opening so nothing can come out if it does happen to hear us?
You can. There, like I said, there's the table, there's the chairs, the bed. The bedding is like long rotted and decayed, but the wooden frame itself is still quite stout. The table is covered in parchments and papers, and like a dried up inkwell that's like sitting there that has not been used in a very long time. You can do whatever you want to try and block that up, however you want to.
Before we engage with what we assume is Van Win's ghost, it's time for a second break. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to talk to him first?
Let's just do the break.
Do the break? Okay.
Let's do the break.
Cool. All right. We will be right back. All right. We are back once again. Bladders are empty. The beers are full. Let's do it.
Okay. So when last we left our intrepid adventurers, you guys were about to engage in some sort of intercourse with the ghost.
Whoa.
Not in the Dan Aykroyd
Oh, not so fast, pal.
I saw that movie.
Not the Dan Aykroyd sense.
Break
I
out
hope that was creepy.
We're gonna do some pottery here.
The pottery.
You guys had something going on, so you should do that. I will guard the door.
So, are you able to speak, Van Wyn? Can you converse with us? No.
He looks like he's speaking, but yet you hear nothing. Like whatever plane of existence he's on, he hears himself, but you cannot hear him.
Can he? Okay. I pick up like his, like you said, there's writing implements and paper. Mm-hmm. I kind of gesture to him like, can you hold these? Are you able to interact with these?
His hand just waves through them, but the papers on it are dense with writing, and he gestures to them, and then he gestures to you, and then he gestures to the papers again.
Yeah, well, I'll look. I'll ask David if he could just move the chair or something in front of the fireplace just to block it in case somebody comes out.
I totally forgot that dude was here. I probably should have had him make a couple of morale checks by now, but whatever.
Oh, no.
We're doing great.
Fine. He loves this.
He was good for it.
He lives for this shit.
All right.
He was probably pointing at the secret door before we did anything.
I'm going to say, guys, just to, I don't want to gotcha here, but let's see here, 2 more turns. 9, 6, 7. You are on turn 7 of your torch, just so you know. All right.
Okay.
Turn 7. I thought there was only 6 turns.
Oh
no, the torches are 10 turns. I'm sorry. Did I say 6? Torches are 10.
Oh, 10. Okay, great.
Okay, so we've got some left.
But the fire in this room is not actually lit.
No, there's nothing to burn in it. There's nothing to burn in it. It's covered in bat shit or some sort of crap, right? So something has been pooping down the chimney.
All right, let's get the priesty learned guy to speed read this shit.
Yeah, I take a look at the papers, Mike.
All right, you can tell that this is Van Wyn, who you'd already kind of deduced, right? And this is basically a journal, and it's a journal of basically it tells the story of a fallen angel named Meliximar, who fell to Earth. They don't know why, but he was cast out of heaven. And did not end up in hell, but he ended up somehow here on Earth. At first, the people were overjoyed to see this spiritual being here, but almost immediately the carnage started. Meliximar, convinced that he could smell the sin on the people, began to slaughter them and devour them. No one could defeat him in battle with his angelic armor and his terrible sword. But eventually, Van Wyn, leading them, was able to deduce that by forging cold iron chains, they were able to lock him in place. And they locked him into this jail. If the statues ever fail, then he will be able to escape the jail. And if the statues, if even one of the statues is disabled, then the others will fail in a short period of time.
Oh, okay, shit.
Okay. So I will, does he seem to respond to our speaking like he can hear us, right? We just can't talk.
We can hear you.
So, yeah, I'll describe the angel with the statue we saw with the spinning head, and I'll tell him, we were able to replace one eye, but we don't know. Yeah, we don't know where the other one is. Yeah, we know that there's a second one.
He gestures like this to all of you, but then kind of goes like this as if it's another group. And he's like, came in.
They went. Did they go that way?
Broke things, broke things. And, and then he points to the word Melixamar written on one of the pages. And then he's, gestures to you. And again, to like, as if it was another group. And it's like this.
Melixamar got them.
Can
These poor bastards.
Ask if that was Melixamar. I don't think it was, but that we just turned there.
The creature, Melixamar, or was that your body?
Oh, the creature you turned. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, when you say that, he's like,
that is your body. We were right
Your
about
body.
that. Okay.
and he gestures as if to like, pat your body, but obviously he can't actually interact.
Right.
And he's like this. He's like,
split.
He
Okay.
split. Yeah, he split. Mm-hmm.
But I asked him like why did that happen? Like, was it the release
he
of?
kind of gestures as if you should turn the pages, and you can see that there's a final journal entry that is basically describes how he's getting old, and that he does not know how much longer he can maintain the watch. And then the journal entries just stop, and then he gestures to me, or he gestures to himself, and he's like,
if we put if we manage to quell the unquiet spirit of your body, could we return it to your tomb and you would be at peace? No, it's kind of sad.
He looks very sad.
He kind of gestures. He's like, like this. And then he gestures in the direction of where you saw the horrible beast in the thing. So he's like,
he saw that, sees that way. If we describe that beast to him,
and he points at the word Melixamar on the page.
Yeah, okay.
And then he kind of contorts his body. First, he kind of holds himself as if he's like the, Melixamar on the hill in the one mural. And then he kind of contorts his body until he's like almost stooped over on all fours.
So it looks like he's still actually contained, but likely to break free soon, like a ticking clock sort of thing, right? Because they said like if one statue's broken, it's only a matter of time, right?
Yeah.
So we need to find the other eye, repair that statue.
Yeah. Vanwin, do the statue eyes give off like holy light or something to keep him imprisoned?
No. All right. Well.
Yeah. They spin.
They watch everywhere.
Look. They watch.
All right. And then he kind of makes a gesture like this.
Explode. Oh, we need to pray.
It's kind of fun.
It's
really fun watching Mike gesture.
We're doing a lot of visual shit, which is going to suck for our people that listen on the podcast.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I'm trying to tell you that the statues give off an aura. The statues, when functioning properly, give off an aura.
Right. And they need the eyes to function properly.
Correct.
Yeah.
The eyes are basically like almost like motion detecting devices. Like they find movement, and when they detect movement, they have like a burst of holy energy that comes off of them.
I like that.
All right. So it sounds like we need to go down the hallway and go hunting for the bodies of the previous adventurers
and find the other statues too. Yeah,
find the other statues, find all the eyes.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna have to deal with Vanwin's white, unfortunately, if we find that other eye. Which is
I'll just turn him again.
That's right.
He's got no power against Madeira's beautiful light.
Ooh. All right.
Okay.
Does
he kind of goes like this. He kind of goes like this and points to the chains wrapping his body.
Yeah.
Like,
we need the chains.
We need the chains, but they're on the white. So
we'll kind of need to get those from your body.
Right. Yeah. All right.
He's like, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Got any treasure in here, Vanwin, that we can have?
Any undead slaying arrows?
Yeah. He's like this. He pulls out his pockets. He's like,
Nothing.
Moth just
Oh, he's
flies
got a
by.
receipt from CVS. It's 3 feet long.
Wow. He's rich. All right.
all right.
Okay.
All right,
That
so
sucks.
guys, do we want to try to fight this white and get those chains? It sounds like we're going to need them eventually. Or do we want to keep looking?
We could
I
probably
think
get the
we are
drop
gonna-
on him. Pull the spike, open the door and run back, and then sort of jump him when he comes around the corner. Maybe get an extra round in on him.
I can cast some protections on you, so you can stand up front like a bulwark.
I would love to be a bulwark against evil, and to get some kick-ass chains.
And if it's looking like it's turning against us, I can try to turn the beastie myself.
Matt, can you make a wisdom check?
Okay.
This is a DC 12, like knowledge check, like religion check kind of thing.
Nope. That is an 8.
Okay, never mind. Anyone else want to try and make a DC 15 wisdom check to see what you remember about whites?
I do want to do that, because the alternative is not knowing anything about whites.
Which
And
is
in
where
fact,
I am right now.
I make it a 15, Mike.
Okay.
With my +2 wisdom bonus.
Muy fantastico. All right.
Right.
Whites, need to be, can only be damaged by silver or magical weapons.
That
All right.
was not what I was hoping you were going to say.
Why don't we ask the ghost, is there any
Not just magical weapons, sorry, magical sources, right? So
Yeah.
spells would work as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've got nothing that can hurt it at all.
Yeah.
Neither do I. Panwin, do
So,
you know
okay.
of any magical weapons?
Yeah, is there an armory?
Yeah.
Which way?
He points again to the word Meliximar on one of the pages, and he kind of makes a gesture as if he's pulling a giant sword from his sheath like this.
Oh, so all we need to do is kick the thing's ass. That we need the chains to do it. If oh, okay, no, we can find the sword.
He goes like this, and then he like kind of points down the hallway that you guys almost went through,
Right.
but did.
And then,
Okay.
Maybe it's a statue with
okay,
a sword.
yeah.
Alternative idea. We could try and pin the white to the ground somehow, like using this furniture, like push him against the wall with the desk and like take the chains off of him, something like that. It sounds risky.
I would much rather be able to harm the thing.
We need some magic. Yeah. When he gestured, did he point to the eastern corridor that's right beyond the secret door?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we go that way.
I bet you it's another statue, like a Meliximar, or
Something,
with a sword or something. Hopefully.
Ooh,
Well,
I didn't
let's go
even
find
notice,
out.
Mike, the first statue had a sharpened feather. Was that removable?
No, it looked like it was holding a golden feather, but it also looked like it was clutched in a stone fist. Yeah, you probably could remove it, but it's definitely not a weapon.
Okay.
We do have the cold iron darts. But did you say silver or magic for
Silver.
whites?
Silver
Yeah.
and magic,
Okay.
magical sword.
Yeah.
But cold iron
Yeah.
from Eliximar. Yeah. Okay.
I think
Okay.
we've just got to go east, lads.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Come on.
East.
Okay. I love it. All right.
Whoop.
You guys go down to that corridor. What are you going to do when you get to the door?
As another
I've
iron
already
door.
checked it.
Another wrought iron door, correct?
You,
yeah,
you checked
you
it,
did check
Bobby,
in
and
here.
it's
I did.
cool.
I think we can just go in. Maybe you want to listen.
I'll give it a listen.
Dang it.
Okay. Beyond that door, it's hard because the doors are so heavy, right?
Yeah.
Beyond that door, you hear like a low snarling and shuffling footsteps.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Well, that's not good.
Does it sound like
I will,
what was beyond the window?
No.
No.
I can prepare a turning, make the things flee as soon as we open that door.
I'll knock an arrow
Do it.
and I'll wait.
Let's just. Yeah. You guys ready? I'll kick the door open.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, behind you.
Bam! The door opens. Ted, I'm going to describe this room to you really quick. It's bigger than what you can see with your torches. But on the bottom wall, the southern wall, it's going to stretch 20, 25, 30, 35 feet long.
Big.
Are we coming in?
Before it comes to another door in that same segment.
Wait. It's a corridor or a room?
It's going to be a room, but I'm just describing to you by the wall. So I'm
on the western wall.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're going to draw a 20, 25, 30, 35 foot long line along that bottom right where you are.
Okay, from the bottom, from the southern right corner of the door.
Correct.
Okay, that was
and
what I needed.
That ends in another door right there.
Okay.
And go back to your original door and draw like a 15 feet up from the door. Okay.
Yep.
And then draw 15 feet east from that intersection.
Yep.
Skip one square.
Yep.
And then draw 20 feet to a door on the eastern side.
Okay.
Okay. From that eastern door, back the way you came, draw one square, and then connect that down south to the southern door.
There you go. Beautifully done.
Right in the middle of that southern wall is a passageway, right? So just delete 1 5-foot length right there.
Easier said than done.
Oh, sorry, bud. There you go. Perfect.
All right.
I love that.
That's a very architecturally consistent room. I like this.
Right. Dead center. Now, this room is different than the other ones. The room is 30 feet high. The ceiling is 30 feet high with a massive 17-foot tall statue of another angel dead center in the middle, looking like as if it's standing watch right between the two passageways to the north and the south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are 2 tables, long 10-foot long tables that stretch from north to south on either side of the angel, like between the angel and the wall. So in those squares, one more square over. There you go, Ted. One table there and then one table on the other side. Perfect. You're so good, dude. I wish I could nap like you. Trying to do this with my kids, like they're no fucking interest. They're just like, whatever, dude. I don't fucking All right, cool. And this is real quick. Where am I? Okay. The arched walls of this room hold up a 30-foot tall ceiling cracked with age. Chunks of painted plaster cover the flagstones. 2 long tables flank the 17-foot high statue, which is in the center of the room. Incoherent mumblings can be heard emanating northward passage. More concerning to you are the 2 shambling figures that immediately turn towards you with their long black tongues extended and are going to be charging. One is going to be on the far side of the eastern table, and one is going to be on the far side of the western table. They're not together.
The black tongue thing was the same thing that the elf had, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so these are
I'm
adventurers.
going to call them BTs. Where did the first one was on the eastern side of the table? Where's the other one?
The other one is on the eastern side of the western table. Okay. Real quick, the statue is Mazrael, the angel of punishment. It's a masked, gaunt male. Again, its head is like pivoting. And every time it comes to like where the ghouls are or you, the lights flash. And the ghouls go, yeah, every time. And they scatter. As soon as that happens, they scatter to the walls. So, yeah.
All right. I had my my holy symbol out. I want to turn as soon as possible. I don't know if we need to roll initiative first or if I can just get that off.
No, you can just go ahead and get that off. You knew they were there, and you were ready for them.
Okay, I will do my casting check. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, wait, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I just make it. That's an 8 on the die plus 3.
Okay.
That's close.
So they have
But
to
I
make
do
a
make
check against you, though, right?
Yeah,
Against
they
your
have to
turn?
make a check against the 11. But I don't, at least I didn't fail it. If I failed it, I couldn't turn anymore today.
Oh, no, they easily made that, and they got a 14.
Okay.
But every time the statue pivots at them, you see you feel like a pulse of power. It's invisible. You don't see anything coming from the statue, but you suddenly see the ghouls recoil and like small fires dart up on their skin. Okay. And I'm just going to roll something real quick. 36. Okay, cool. And then they're going to charge you. So Matt, your turn went off, but it did not do anything. You guys, if you have melee weapons, you can attack. Ted, you could attack the closest one with a melee weapon. And John, I'm sorry, you could with a missile weapon, you could attack either. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm
going to move into melee, but I'll wait for John to shoot first.
I know that shooting is probably going to be the more direct thing to do, but I just want to try a fun thing to see if it works. I would like to run as fast as I possibly can and leap onto the statue, but I'm going to leap prior to where the pressure pads were for the first statue. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try to scuttle up to the top, and eventually I'm going to try to see if the mechanism is at all forcible to basically force it to look in a certain, basically I want to use it as like a laser weapon.
I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. So I am going to have you make, you can pick either strength or dexterity to see how far you're able to leap up onto the statue.
That'll be dex for me with a +2.
Okay.
So just roll.
You can jump on a statue. It's only like a DC 9 to do that. So that's the easiest difficulty. So go ahead and do that.
Okay. That's going to be just a 9.
Okay. So basically, let's say you're on its knees, and then you could use the rest of your action to try and clamber up.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
All right.
Yep.
So you can just make another DC 9 climbing check, but now you're going to do it at advantage because you're a thief.
Sweet. Yeah, easily. 18.
Okay. You scramble right up to its head, which is pivoting like that. Okay. Go ahead, Ted.
All right. So I'm going to hit that closest one, especially since I don't want it going after John. All right. That is, as the kids say, a dirty. Oh, no, it's only a 19 for 10 points of damage.
Okay. Now, you did 10 points of damage to the previous one and did not kill it.
Right.
This time, with its flesh charred and burning, you just come up and you just lop its head clean off. Once again, you notice that pre-ghoulishness. This matches the description of one of the adventurers that you guys were looking for.
I just made 25 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Sweet.
Okay. That was your turn, and it gets to go. I'm sorry, did we even roll initiative? I can't even remember.
We didn't, because we just had stuff ready to go and we broke down the
ready to go. So now we'll roll initiative for the last ghoul. Okay.
I think
I won, right? Last time.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Okay, you beat me.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to ratchet the head and focus it on the remaining ghoul. But I don't want to force it. If it looks like I'm going to break it, I don't.
Right.
Okay.
You're going to have to make a strength check to try and turn the head, which is magically pivoting on its own. So go ahead and make a strength check. We'll say it's going to be a DC 15.
Okay.
Mike, my plan while he's doing this is I want to shoot at the thing when the light is on it. So if the head's spinning around, I've got my crossbow and I want to take a shot when the light is on the one remaining that's still on.
Gotcha. Matt, that thing is just triggering at the end of the round. So just take your shot if that's
okay. All right. The crossbow. Just straight up roll. That is a 14 to hit. Okay. And that's a 1d6 damage. 5 points of damage.
Okay. You put the bolt right through its forehead. Again, you know that from your previous experience with these things, that should not have killed it, but all the fire, like the holy damage that it's taking, you drop it.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So awesome. So this guy has both of his eyes already. Are they topaz as well?
Correct. Yeah, they're topazes. They're worth about 250 gold each if you want to take one out.
No. I'm not tempted. I know.
250, you said?
Yeah, 250. 250 gold each. And you know that there's more statues in here, each of them with 2 eyes.
But now we know that if any of them fail, it's bad news. So we're going to keep.
Well, I want to check if you guys want to check another one. I want to check one of these bodies to see if any of them are packing the missing eye from the first statue.
Sure. Doobie-doobie-doo.
Or, magic weapons of some kind.
Oh, yeah. Is the statue carrying a fuck off sword like Vanwin was sort of hinting at?
It is not carrying a fuck off sword. It is actually carrying a set of scales. Okay. Oh, the altar of the sword. Okay, the corpses. Okay. Now, when you are looking at these bodies, you can see that they already look like they've been feasted upon, Ted. But they do not look like they've been feasted upon by something with fangs or anything like that. They look like they have been gnawed by something that is not necessarily like a carnivore. And that's giving you an awful lot of information. Generally, someone who's been stripping meat off of them by main force and gobbling it down. You can basically take the bodies. There's nothing written on here as far as like what kind of equipment or anything like that have. They don't have anything useful.
But definitely they don't have the other eye, which is the thing.
They do not have the other eye, correct.
Guys, judging from that flesh thing, I think there might be another pit fighter in the dungeon here.
As you guys are exploring in this room, you can see that the passageway to the north and the passageway to the south. I'll give you a little more information about that. The passageway to the south goes 10 feet and ends in a cold iron portcullis.
So we can see right through it.
Yes.
Oh, is it still cold here?
And there's a large lever on like the southern wall on the right side of, like, if you were looking at the portcullis, it would be on the right side of the portcullis.
Over here.
On our side, though.
No, but yeah, in the room with the statue, not in the hallway.
But that's got to
like around the corner from the passageway.
That's got to be Max Lamar's prison, judging by the geography.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And
in the middle,
and the eyesight of the statue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
what? There's another statue that we saw through that southern door.
Yeah.
We've got kind of an X going on with this guy right at the center.
It's all triangulated. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Cool. There's probably one on the eastern side too. Yep. So what, is there any indication like what the function of the tables are? Like, is there anything on them or?
Yes, there is actually. There's quite a bit of things on them.
Question, John.
You can see that they are basically covered. Some of the stuff on the tables is like long rotted away, and you see like scraps of cloth and like rusted metal and stuff like that. But everything seems like it was put in a place of honor on that table. And several of the items look the same as the day that they were probably made. Okay. You see a statue, a small statue of a jade owl, untouched by time. You see a potion with a sparkling golden liquid inside. You see a set of brass knuckles that are made out of cold iron.
Oh, shit. Dude, Bobby.
If only we had a pit fighter with us.
Cold iron brass knuckles. It's like this adventure was made for you.
Yeah. You see a spell scroll.
Okay.
And you see a set of royal robes of an ancient lineage untouched by the ails of time. And finally, you see an eye faceted like a bug.
Faceted like a bug.
Made of eye?
Made of onyx or something cool.
Onyx.
Like, I don't know. It doesn't tell me, but I'm going to say onyx. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Let the boys be
Let
boys.
the boys be boys. Onyx.
But
onyx
it doesn't look like the other eye from the statue.
It does not.
Right.
Okay.
Totally different material, different size, different shape. It looks more like, as opposed to being an eye for a 17-foot high statue, it looks like it would fit right in your eye socket.
Oh, cool.
So you're saying that these were like carefully placed, undisturbed, so it's likely that the Remy's guys never managed to, because these guys were kind of tearing through here. Yeah, they totally would have.
The trap.
Right.
I'm going to find out the trap.
Well, I don't want to be in the way when you do. Can we first look like directly above the tables? That would be good. Like anything that drop down from the ceiling, and then barring that, like look at the walls and see if there are any things that can shoot out from the walls.
So you're not touching anything yet?
No,
not yet.
Okay. You look. Your thief gives everything a once over. The tables have a rotted cloth on them underneath these items. Above the ceiling, you see like as if the chipped plaster, maybe there was some sort of fresco or mural up there at one point. It's no longer comprehensible at all. But no, you don't see any kind of mechanism or anything like that looks like it could harm you.
Anything in the walls?
Nope.
Is there?
I just make a quick roll here.
Is it the indication of pressure plates around the statue again?
There's actually not, John.
And these items are. This is like the total amount that's on both tables, right? We're not just looking at one table.
Right. I think so.
Okay.
How about I look under the table?
Nothing under the table, but each of you hear echoing from past, somewhere in the dungeon. It's something about the weird open space in the middle makes sound carry. You hear like a yipping and growling, and it does not sound like it's the same voice that you heard before. It sounds like it's multiples, and it's coming from somewhere else in the dungeon.
That's
Great. You know what? For something like that, I'm going to need a pair of brass knuckles.
I quickly look down the northern passageway because that's like the one open.
One open one.
Yeah.
You hold your torch up there. Ted, that passageway goes 5 feet before it opens up into a smaller room. A room that is basically 15 by 10 going up, 15 wide, with the entrance right in the dead center of the room. Yes, perfect. John, on that northern wall, you see from head to the, from the floor to the ceiling, a white marble altar of some kind with like a low table in front of it and like a carved, really ornate altar above it. And slumped against the edge of the table, the altar in front of it, you see a ragged figure carrying a long, not carrying, he's almost like gripping it, like he's almost like caressing it, right? A ragged figure muttering to himself, laughing, crying. The sword itself is about the size of a bastard sword. It's extremely long and made of silvery metal. And that's about all you can see from it at this point.
But you said he's corporeal, or he's not corporeal?
Oh, he's corporeal, all right. And he smells like shit. And you see like you smell rotted flesh. And you see like gobbets of meat scattered around the floor of the room in there.
Shit.
Like gobbets of meat, like they came off of a black tongue.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the one eating off of those guys.
Yeah. Does he know? He notices me, I assume, because of the light, or no?
He seems like he's kind of like in his own little world. He's like, he's like, yes, I will feed you. Freedom for the master, freedom for the master, freedom for me.
Oh my God, he's a Renwick.
He's a Renfield. Yeah, I back up carefully, and I indicate that there's a baddie in that direction. But I also indicate to you guys to maybe we should spike the 3 entrances into this room because of those yipping that we're hearing. Because the last thing we want is anything coming, because that would basically, prevent anyone from coming in, but we could get out if we needed to.
Well, I don't think we need to spike the one that we just came in, because it's spiked at the only other entrance is spiked.
That's true.
South.
That's fair. But the other two, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we could spike them. I can do that. I've got
just
more
temporarily,
spikes.
like while we assess this room and the threat to the north and everything like that. We just don't want some sort of crazy beast coming in and adding to the catastrophe.
Yeah.
All right. So the question is, if we need the sword to get the chains, we got to kill the dude with the sword. If the dude with the sword, if we don't need magic to kill him, or maybe we do, like, can I just run in there and kill him, or do I need like possibly cold iron brass knuckles to do it? I think I'd probably just kill him if he's probably not making black tongues that are substantially less tough than him, right? He wouldn't need.
I'm just worried that you're going to trigger a trap. I'm just worried that you pick up the brass knuckles, you're going to get fried somehow.
That's all right. He's got tons of hit points. He already told us this.
I don't understand how that would happen. That's weird.
I would love to see
Mike with John's description of the creature that he saw, like the mumbling to himself. Would it kick off any familiarity? Like, would we we were able to figure out that other thing was a white? Can we get some kind of gauge of what this thing is, or it is completely out of our wheelhouse?
Does he have a black tongue? Is it a black tongue?
You couldn't actually see his face at all, right? Because he's kind of slumped over facing the altar, clutching the sword. And he's clutching the sword kind of like blade down, as if he's like holding like a teddy bear kind of thing.
All right. Well, here's if we want to fight that thing, right? I'll look at this strapping young half orc right there. That's itching for a fight. Bobby, I can shield you, I can protect you, but you're going to have to go in there and carve this thing up while we take pot shots from a safe distance.
But
I'm for that too. But I might be able to actually possibly get off a backstab to start things off.
Ooh, now there's good thinking.
If I go in with the dark, and it doesn't seem to be paying attention, maybe I can try it. I don't know.
Do it.
I want to let you guys know you have like one turn left on your torches, just FYI.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll light a torch. I'll put my shield down. I'll hold the torch in one hand, and I'll stand around the corner inside of the room. And I'll have the torch, so John can go in dark and try and do the backstab, and then I come running in, sword and torch, to back him up.
Because even with my backstab, I'm sure it won't kill it, but it would at least start us off white, right?
All right, and I will let me prep you.
I hope not.
All right, let me prep you before you, like right before you go in, right before you kick off. I will do two spells. I can do two spells. I'll cast Shield of Faith on you to give you John? 2 AC plus 2 AC. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll do it on John.
Do that on John.
John's running like a maniac.
No, because I'm going to back away the moment that my backstab goes off or doesn't. You should definitely give it to Bobby, who's going to be in the thick of things.
All right, Bobby. That's fine. If you don't want Madeira's gifts, they're not for you. All right, so I'll do a casting check to cast Shield of Faith, and then I'll after that goes off, I'll do Protection from Evil, which is a focus spell. So I'll have to keep that going, but I'll do this Shield of Faith first. Casting check. Okay. Well, you don't get that.
Did you roll that one?
I rolled 3.
Okay.
So you won't get that one. Shield of Faith
is. You lose that spell, by the way, Matt. You lose that spell for the rest of the adventure.
Oh, I know.
I clearly had no faith.
That's fine. You'll have to use your own shield. But here comes Protection from Evil. This'll work for sure.
Wait. What? I'm about to drop John's favorite thing, a meta currency.
Oh, shit.
You all have one luck token that you can use for a reroll.
Okay, well, I will definitely use it on this because
which one? The first one.
First one was a 3. The second one, because the second one I already rolled it. It's a 2, and I would like to not lose both Shield of Faith and Protection from Evil.
The gods willed it. Meta currencies for the weak.
All right. Well, I guess I'm that.
God is silently judging you.
It didn't sound
All
silent.
right. All right, Bobby. Let's see if Madeira judges you worthy of protection from evil. And she does. I pass it with a 14.
And I'm looking at
Nice.
is that just you, or is it it says range close? Does that mean it can be anyone that's just next to you or yourself, or what does that mean?
Range close. Yeah, so I can do it.
Is it targeted? Are you targeting somebody, or is it just on you?
protection from evil?
Spells duration, chaotic beings have a
Range
disadvantage
close.
on attack rolls and hostile spellcasting checks against the target. So he has to put it on somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it on and I put it on Bobby.
Cool.
And what's the duration?
Focus.
Focus.
This is a focus, so I have to just do it round to round.
All right. So we're actually past time. Do we want to execute
Let's
this thing
finish
and then
this.
call it a night?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Bobby Schwamm.
All right. So Mike, I'm gonna try to sneak up in the dark. Bobby has the new torch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to navigate to it and just like as quietly as I possibly, thief type shit.
Yeah. So this is just now you only have the one torch because you guys were carrying two, correct?
Yeah, those both would have gone out. So I've got one torch.
Okay.
My plan is to throw it to the side once I'm inside the room and use my sword two-handed.
Okay. Just so you know, in Shadowdark, if you drop a torch or throw a torch, it has a 50% chance of just going out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'll have David light one torch with the next torch as well.
To David, we forgot about him. Okay,
Yeah.
John,
You
go ahead
can
and
hold
make
the
me
torch.
a stealth check at advantage because you're a thiefy, sneaky little bastard.
That's Dex, I guess.
Yep, Dex. It's going to be like a DC. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Plus your Dex modifier.
Okay. Modified. I got a 15 with advantage.
Okay, no problem. You creep into the room and you are in position to do your backstab. So now you just got to roll. I'm going to give you advantage on the roll because this guy is really, really not paying attention.
Okay.
So you just make your melee attack with advantage.
Okay. It's going to be +1. Oh, nice. I rolled good. 19 with advantage.
Nice. You hit, so roll your damage.
Hell yeah.
I think, do you have just it does one extra D6 or
But I also have a
weapon die
talent. I have a talent.
That-
So I get my normal
another
D6, half my level, which is another D6, and then the die talent. So I actually do 3D6.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's
Sweet.
That's pretty G money.
Yeah. 3D6 down the line. Let's see. 9 points of damage.
Bad.
It's good for a thief, anyways.
That was pretty good. Okay. That was John's surprise round. What are the rest of you guys doing on the surprise round?
Once he gets that off, I'm going to come screaming in there with my sword over my head.
Sounds good. Do it.
Do it.
This is your surprise round.
Let's see.
That was my short
I'm
sword,
afraid I must have given him some warning by screaming because I only get a 10.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's not going to do it.
No.
Not going to do it. Are you going to use that meta currency and also invoke the disdain of John?
Don't do it.
Hell no.
Yeah.
All right.
Bobby
I
Schwab.
don't need your fucking luck. Fuck that.
I'm not afraid of failure.
All right. And what about you, Voltron? What are you doing?
I'm gonna Votan, thank you, is going to shoot the thing with his crossbow.
Oh, no. You can't. Like, unless you're going into the room, like, I don't
can't
know,
shoot
man.
from
There's like
outside?
two guys in melee with him. Are you in the statue room? I'm not entirely sure where you're doing, where you are.
I'm in the hallway, entrance, right? And if I can see him from there, I'll shoot him from there.
Yeah, I
If
can
can't,
buy
I
it,
won't.
but if there is a possibility of hitting, like, I'm gonna make you roll a disadvantage.
That's fine. That's fair.
Okay, and if you get a nat 1, you're gonna shoot one of them.
Okay, they deserve it.
For poo-pooing his meta currency.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, that is disadvantage. Okay. Well, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh. Oh, no. So it does hit one of us. Shit.
All right, roll a d3 or roll a d6. 1 to 3, you shoot Bechamel. 4, 5, and 6, you shoot Bobby Schwan.
Bobby Schwam.
Oh, no.
All right,
Bobby,
roll your
Bobby
damage.
goes-
Roll your damage.
My damage on the crossbow is a D6. Here we go. 4 points of damage, Bobby Schwam. And I am not chaotic, so I don't have to roll it at disadvantage.
Ted's look for the listeners out there is nonplussed, I'd say, with the adjective.
Bobby Schwam pays no attention to your stupid damage. He's not worried.
All right. Now it's initiative, my little friends.
Did I win? No, I did not win. So it's Ted's initiative now.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Ted rolls a 1.
Oh, dope.
Okay. All right. Morak the Red, the adventurer that you, the demonic blooded assassin from Sanctuary, rears up and roars. He's very much not undead, just so you know.
Okay.
His face is covered in like blood, like smeared as if he's been eating like barbecue. And lunges up with this sword and he says, smite you, I smell your evil. And let's see here. He's in melee with 2 of you. 1 to 3, Bobby Schwan. 4, 5, and 6, Bechamel. Oh, 4, 5, or 6, it's going to be Bechamel.
Ooh, he's not protected from evil at all.
That's what I get for trying to assassinate the assassin.
Oh, he's going to hit AC 15.
That'll do it.
Okay, I rolled the wrong damage die. Sorry. He is using the bastard sword two-handed. Oh, but he's only going to do 5 points of damage to you.
That hurt. I can take it.
How you feeling there, Saucy?
I'm at 2.
You notice something when he hits. When he hits Bechamel with it, you see the blood from his wound go up the fuller of the blade, and some of the wounds on Morak begin to close.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
That's no good.
Okay. You guys, you're up.
We take a crack at him.
I have to start with a casting check, I guess.
Oh, you do. Oh, then you start.
That's cocked.
For what?
What does the
focus?
protection from evil do? What does the protection from evil do?
You have disadvantage on attacks on Ted.
Oh, okay, perfect. Cool.
Yeah. For the spell's duration, chaotic beings, assuming he's chaotic, have disadvantage on attack rolls and hostile spellcasting checks against the target.
I'm just going to assume that Morak the Red, the demon assassin, half demon assassin, is chaotic.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
It wasn't
that's a good
scattered
assumption.
that way, but we're just going to go with it. What do you think?
You able to focus, Matt?
I do cast pass my spellcasting check.
Okay. Then I'll take a poke at him with my two-handed bastard sword. And oh my god, I missed.
Okay.
I'm backing away and downing my healing potion.
Okay. You guys, just so you know, the AC you're looking for is a 14. A 14.
Okay.
May I take another shot with my crossbow? Since I'm not moving, I can use my move action to reload.
I'm going to say that since Bechamel is not in combat, he's not providing like as much cover for him, so your disadvantage is gone.
Okay, let me see if I can hit Bobby one more time. Close. I rolled a 2.
God, what's up with the dice roll?
Dice. I was doing so well up to now. I've used them all up.
All right, John, how much did you heal for?
2, so I'm at 4 now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very good. Is that everybody? My turn?
That is us.
That's the end. We went. It's a new round.
New round.
Oh, right. He went first. Okay.
He went first. And I lost initiative, so it's back to Matt.
All right. I got a 2. A 2 is what I got.
A 6. I got a
You guys
6.
go first. Go first.
You want to focus your spell?
Yeah, I will focus my spell. Boom. I don't do great. Okay, that's not great. That's a 6. So
I don't think you lose it though when you miss a focus. Like it's not the same.
The spell drops.
Right.
It drops, but I just can't.
Okay.
I can cast it again later, but it drops. So sorry, Bobby.
Only if you critically fails it a thing. Yeah.
Okay. You gonna shoot him or something? Range?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna back away.
Is the focus his action? I don't actually know. Is the focus your action?
You just have to do it at the start of your turn.
And you can't cast another spell that has focus, right? So while
Correct.
you're focusing,
you only have one focus spell at a time.
Perfect.
Okay, so I will take a shot since I'm not moving. Yep, that's a 19 on the die. That's good. Okay, so crossbows 1d6, 2 points of damage.
Okay, that was my count.
I'm gonna back down the quarter and be like alongside Votan and fire my short bow at him.
Okay.
Let's see. That's a miss. Blech.
Okay.
All right.
Big numbers, no whammies.
Don't let me down, Bobby.
What's going on?
I missed again.
Oh my God. All right. I put away my dice not thinking I was going to get another round to attack, but okay. Here we go.
You do what you gotta do.
All righty. I got a 15.
That hits.
All right. And you're going to take 5 points of damage.
What are you at, Bobby?
I'd be a lot happier if I hadn't lost 4 already.
And you see once again, the sword begins to hoover up some of your blood.
Yeah.
And more of his wounds close.
Bobby, you may want to do something fancy and try to disarm that fucker. Yank the sword, grapple him or something.
I just want to hit him. Like,
okay.
It didn't matter what I would have been doing. None of my attacks have even been close to a hit.
All right. Well, let's try again. Let's do an initiative. Come on, guys.
Right, John.
I won. I won last time.
Won, so.
Oh, you did win.
3?
That's right.
I got a 6. I got a 6.
Okay.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh my God. The dice, man.
Oh, he hits AC 15.
Oh yeah, that hits.
2 points.
All right, I got one left.
One left.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, crap.
2 points. And he drinks some of your blood and he gains a little bit more life.
Crap.
Fucking hell.
And he's just foaming at the mouth. He's like, it smites you, smites you.
He is.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's one thing this dwarf priest has got to do, and that's run up and touch Bobby Schwam's ass and heal him.
I touch your ass for power.
I'm going to do my casting check to do a cure. I make it just with an 11.
I want to say you have advantage touching my butt.
He does not resist.
You're so sweet. Okay. So,
have you seen the Badonkanok on that orc?
The Badonkanok.
Okay. Okay. 2d6 worth of healing, so you can enjoy three hit points.
Oh wow!
You got 3 hit points off of 2d6.
Yeah,
We really do stuff.
I did.
Mediocre.
All right, Mike. I'm going to try. I know it's going to be next to impossible. I'm going to try anyways. I'm going to try to do a Robin Hood some shit, and I'm going to try to fire an arrow at the hand wielding the big ass sword.
Do it at disadvantage, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, John.
Well, I wrote a 13 and a 19. So the 13 would be a 15 AC.
I mean, that hits.
Does it do it?
That hits. Okay, so how about this? You're going to do damage to him no matter what, right? Because you just shot him in the hand. Let's have him make a strength check to see if he can hold on to the sword, but he will no longer be able to use it two-handed regardless. Okay. If he fails, he drops the sword. If he makes it, he has to use it one-handed, and it'll be a strength check.
Okay. Sounds fair.
I rolled a 3 on the die.
Oh,
that's bad, right? Awesome.
That's
Sweet.
bad. So he drops the sword and he goes, So
sweet. And I do damage, right?
And you do damage to him, correct?
6. I maxed out.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. It's a bow, so it's a D4. Sorry. 4. I maxed out on the bow, though. 4.
Okay. All right. Who's up next?
That'd be
Bobby
me.
hasn't done yet. Yeah.
Get him,
Come
Bobby.
on, Bobby. Every time I roll, the number goes down.
What the hell?
It's got to go all the way back around.
Yeah, I missed again. He's dodging and weaving and dodging. He's too nimble.
Okay.
I got nothing, guys.
Kick that sword away.
The good news is that you have a dwarf directly behind you.
Can he kick the sword as part of his action?
Oh,
Bobby?
I haven't moved. I haven't moved yet.
Mike, freeze? What's wrong with Mike?
I'm just staring at you. I'm just waiting.
I was asking you a question.
Yeah. I was saying, can Bobby kick the blade away as part of his action, or if not, can Votan do it?
No, I think absolutely. I don't think Bobby can do it, but Voltan could do it. And I'm sorry, I thought you were actually suggesting Ted do that, and then he was mulling it over. So I'm sorry, I froze.
Oh no.
Yeah, no,
if
I don't
he's
think
busy from his attack. I had just cast the spell, so I do have a move action, and I can just like use it to like kick the.
Yeah, I'll say that. That's valid. That's valid.
Sweet.
So you kick the sword away from him. Okay, his turn. You see almost as if a madness lifts from his eyes, and he goes down on his knees and he holds one hand up in supplication, and he says, "Please, please, you freed me. Please, I do not want any more of this."
I pick up the blade.
You pick up the blade?
Yeah, I keep my distance.
How many hit points do you have?
That's a shitty question. 4.
What's your maximum?
7.
Okay, nothing happens.
Okay.
The sword is heavy in your hands. You notice that the pommel of it and the hilt guard. The hilt guard is fashioned in what probably at one point was like angelic wings, but now they look sooty, and they look as if they've been run through like a mill. Like they're melted and they're fragmented, and it looks like almost as if like a sickly bird's wings rather than an angel's wings. The top of the pommel, Ted, don't judge me if I fuck up the parts of the sword. The weight at the end of the hilt, what would that be called?
That's the pommel.
Okay. Also looked like at one point it was like a beautiful angelic face, like almost like lifting its head up in song. But now like the half of its face is melted down, and the teeth that are revealed in the face of the angel are sharp and bestial.
Okay, I throw the sword down in disgust when I notice all this, and realizing too that I probably suffer the same fate as Morak if I held on to it too long. So, Morak, this is not your blade. Where did you find it?
He gestures to the altar. To the altar in front of like the big marble, like, wall panel thing. And you can see that right there on the altar is a shape in the dust of a bastard sword. I did not know. What did it make me do? Where are my friends?
We'll spare you the details. Tell us the story of what happened when you entered this place.
We came in through a passageway on the south and broke our way through. One of our friends died in a needle trap, and one of our friends died in a steaming tunnel of death. And all the while, we heard a laughing sound from the prison within. We had no escape, and Remy has disappeared, and I am the last of my companions.
That's not good. By the way, is it still cold in here? You said it turned cold whenever we turned that corner.
The cold was specifically where the ghost was.
Okay, gotcha.
I apologize.
So the steaming tunnels is something that's new to us, right?
Yeah, you have not been there.
That water leak in the south door.
Right.
Yeah, it must be to the east.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't go that way.
He said that people died. Oh, yeah, because we saw footprints going that direction, too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, cool.
Should we wrap it here, guys? Or
we should wrap it here. I'm thinking we should bring him along with us. He might be now that he's like, I know he's a cannibal, but that wasn't his choice.
Accidental cannibal,
Yeah.
Well, it happens to the best of us.
We'll look after him. But
do just before we do it, like, do we get a sense of truthfulness from them? Like, does this seem surreal?
He seems mad as a fucking hatter. But you did see like almost a return of reason to his eyes when the sword was shot out of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
we have to figure out we're gonna have to figure out what we need to do with that sword, because it's obviously integral to defeating Because it's cold iron, right? It's a cold iron blade.
No, it's silvery. But it's definitely magical.
Oh, so that's the one that was good for killing the white. of
Yeah.
Van Wyn.
But it'll also probably kill Bobby. But tomato.
It probably if you just use it. If you just use it for that, though, it probably won't have time to like turn you like the way that it did. What's his name? Morak. Yeah. Anyways,
right on.
I dig it.
This guy's head off and get 6 hit points back, or
should we do the other half of this adventure next time?
Yeah.
It's fun. I dig it.
Yeah, I dig it too. Good job, Cam.
Yeah, good job, Cam. Really good job, Mike, for running it. I dig it, man. It's a pretty tight adventure. It's got a lot of integrated parts and fun puzzles and stuff. So
yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Cool.
Very enjoyable, except for the dying part.
Who died?
Who would have thought?
Somebody died.
Close. All right.
Except for the luck tokens.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mike, for running.
Yeah.
The fucking luck tokens.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
But very enjoyable. We'll pick it up next time. And thank you, as always, to all of our supporters out there. All of our explorers, delvers, and especially our conquerors on Patreon. Don't forget, you all have a solemn duty, which is to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button on YouTube to make sure that you get notifications every time we publish new material. Leave comments. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a starred review and maybe leave some stars and maybe even write us a review. It would be amazing. Positive would be even better. Thanks to all of our supporters, and of course, especially thanks to Cam for providing us this really fun adventure that we're going through. Matt has the distinct pleasure of reading the Conqueror names aloud tonight. Go forth, Matt.
And I shall, as a proper dwarf. First, I'd like to welcome Rocket Frog Eric. Welcome. Now, the list. Phytobot, Chris McDowell, Dapper Dinosaur, Glintwine, Benton, Scoom, John, say fuck ice again.
Fuck ice.
Thank you. Lucifer, Chris Ackroyd, Jaron Goodman, 3C_273, Evan Leroy, Narrative Erection, Adam McKinney, Iwit, I am a river to my pendulous, Soul Slur, Ryan Gunter, Chris Harvey, Rocketbird, Bren Kneecleaver, there's a good dwarven name for you, Sorcerius, Chris Malin DM, Crayon Bots, Oxy and Erica. This Patreon account is funded by Luck Tokens John Snocket.
Damn it.
Simon C. Gobliano, Dingleberry, Krusty Pants, Son of Frayne. Look at the bones, man. Awkward. Silence. Mike Butts, Old Hearty Biggest Stickus, John Bochek, Scott Fernier, Eric Mader, Sophia Ping, Mark Dyson, Carl Stephenson, Necrotic Gnome, Derek B, Demi El Gobliano, Eric Manley, Todd Jeffcoat, Tyler Hackenberg, Christo Loot, Jeff, Archaeologists, Jofo, Brutes Monkeys, Hot Dog, The Mighty Martian, Noah, AJ, Emetophiliacs Rejoice, Mike, 3D6, DT Loholic Sour, Adam Lovelace, Brett Sullivan, Inquisitor Desiree of the Order of St. Foxes, Grizz Loves Goblianos, Dustin Rady, Chris Rowe, Benjamin, King of Swoops, MP, Todd, that one time David went solo, Steve, Jeff Marino, Alan Barton, Robert Kirkland, Eric Tsunami and D, Yesterday's Glory, Mike Small, Richard Barton, Christian Carter, Dungeon Maestro, Isaac Save versus Vomit Spencer, James, Chris Loricilla, John Hooker, Mordru, Zachary Horn, my neighbors are going to be pissed, Saps, now it's time for the Davids, Papa Bear DM, Zach Shiplet, Mercury 605, Dar Jr., Procyon. Did I lose it? No, it's still there. It's there we go. Dakota Nielsen, Cam, Stephen, Cassenberry, John, and Law, Logan, Kobrowskis, Bruiser, Phil, Nakanu the Amused, Nick, Jeff Szymanski, Eric Lawson, Mando MZ, Faisal Bouchawareb, Jimbo W.A., Ted Gast, Eric Lawson, Grunt, Andrew Schroker, Jason Jones, M.M., Michael Schilling, Stefano Di Maiolo, Ash Gabriel, Chungus, ex-brother, Josh liked and subscribed. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Arno, Iona, Michael Walker, Mother of Romulus, Han Dander, Sean Ellis, Summon Toast, Too Rude, Too Ishvan, Ark Brawl, Dungeon Heart Adam, Scott Yearsley, Kick Maniac, Dire Grew, Tom, Eric Garrison, and you know what that means. It's time for the Matts. Matthew Mattis, Matt the Danish Matt, Matt Walsh, Matt Mason, Matt Koenig, and Matt Young. Oh, thank you. Thank you all.
That was good dwarfing right there.
That's how you dwarf, Michael.
Maximum.
That is how you do it.
Commit to the bit, Matt. That's right.
Maximum dwarf. That was amazing. All right.
You just grew more chest hair.
For real.
My beard got longer just from doing that.
There's no topping that, so we're gonna leave it right there. Thank you so much for all of your support. We really do appreciate everybody, and we will see you next time for part 2. Take care, everybody. Bye.
See you all. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks so much,
guys.
Mike.
Thanks, Mike.